Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
You should never mix your drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kevin Cameron. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck, oh fuck, I've said shit!
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector ass.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. And welcome, bedshitters. It's nice to have you on.
What are you doing in so early? Shit the bed.
I hope it's nice and stinky and wet, and or maybe there's a big logger right down the side of your leg right now, which is just as good as wet, you know. So hello, how are you? Do you find it better when I schedule these so you can chat before it starts? So hello Mark, hello Cookie, hello Evil and Fall, hello Pergio, hello Black Metal, hello The Dropped, how you doing mate? Hello Saint, if you're all still there. You may have all pissed off by now. Just stuck a new sticker on my glass. So I should be drinking shit tonight. What do you reckon that is? That's not mixed either. What do you reckon that be? I've got a fucking headache. Let's take some painkillers, shall we? So yes, how are you all? Don't forget to like the stream. Hello Black Metal, how you doing mate? I am here. Well, I've only got two kinds of booze anyway, Pergio. Tequila, no. Moonshine, no. Are you early? Yes. I just thought I'd come on early. I could start drinking slightly earlier then. I could have started drinking earlier anyway. Persia, have you not been on bloody Discord? Even bloody Foal knows what it is. That is some chilled sake. Yes. You know I love my guessing games. Talking to people who love my guessing games, our queen may not be on tonight. I don't think she's in the mood for people. But cheers, everyone. I'm not going to drink too much of this sake straight because I'll get really pissed like, you know, a bit too early. For fuck's sake, yes. For fuck's sake, yes. Yeah, I don't know what to think of sake. It's like it sort of tastes nice, but it also sort of tastes like my dirty homebrew that I used to make. I even said that was actually me. I just forgot to put my name. Fair enough. I did one of you two. Black Mouse, welcome to the rock. Yes, yes. So yeah, I've got some sake. I've got some tequila. I've got some vodka. A couple of stolen beers. Fine to keep as beers. I watched an episode of Copper with Metallic earlier. That has gone downhill massively. So series 1, if you've never seen Copper, it's on Channel U online. It's the same people who made Oz, and I think you can tell. But the thing that's really, it got cancelled after the second series, and I could tell why. So, first series, most of the characters look quite dirty. Because it's like late cowboy era, sort of thick Wild West era. They're Irish. They look dirty. They look greasy, dirty, and unshaven. You don't see any graphic sex at all. Series 2, all of the main characters are now either cleanly shaved and had a haircut, and now look like they're 15 years old. All of the women are getting nude every episode. Yeah, it's gone to total shit. I've had sake peach warm a couple of times. I prefer it cold. How you doing, Nick? You right, mate? Cookie said, what is the evil all about? There you go, evil. What is the evil all about? Drop says, still shooting with the kid. Will be in and out. Oh, all right, nice one, mate. Nice one. So what you shooting? Your air rifle? Black Mountain, have you seen the film ID? I have. I love ID. ID is a great film. Yes. Fucking great. Yeah, I love ID. I can't bring myself to watch the sequel because I suspect it's going to be total shit. But yeah, did you know there's a sequel? No, I don't think I could watch that one. I know Gumbo's in it though. Cheers. But if you do mean like the 1980s or late 80s, early 90s football hooligan film, yes, with Reece Dinsdale. Evil says, Fool is busy looking for his shrink tubes to do some work on his scooter. Fair enough. I had a brake barrel too. Yeah, I was looking into your guns over there, Dropped, because I was interested in trying to work out what kind of powers you get with your air rifles, because obviously ours are limited to 12 foot-pound. And I looked up what an average brake barrel in America would be, and I think they're about 20 foot-pound, I think. They must have a fair bit of pulling, to break them. Black Metal said the second one was really good, to be honest with you, Mike. It's what happened to Gumbo. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll give it a go then. I wasn't sure. Maybe I will give it a go. Bird said, Dropped. I hope you are teaching instinctive shooting and shooting from the hips. That'd be mental. Well, the problem is, Dropped, with the 150 feet per second, 1,250 feet per second, to me, that don't mean anything. I need to know what the foot poundage is, how much it hits. However, I worked it out. I worked out what the average pellet is and how much 1,250 feet per second would shoot and hit, and that's about 20 foot-pound. So nearly twice as powerful as we can have legally. You'd need that on the firearms license over here. Essentially, you could probably kill someone with that. Because what they did, they made our air rifles to a limit where you struggle to kill someone with it. You can kill someone with an air rifle if you'd like shoot them from about that far away. It will penetrate their skull. Evil said, Evil Midget is my name, but I'm using my fella's account, so I state who is speaking. Yeah, it's not that they're evil. For this comment, they're evil. They've been a fool for the other one, evil for this one. No. Khalid, how you doing, mate? Yes, got the drinking shirt on. Thank you, mate. How you been? Doctor still working on the stationer at the moment. Black Metal said the second one is quite good, Mike, to be honest with you. Just sad. Okay. Well, it does. It depends on the ammo with the pellet exactly dropped. The weights make a difference. Cleed said, do you own any gas masks? Yes, I've got about 4 of them. I've got a good Spaciani 2002 that Liam bought me, weapons and stuff 93. And actually the other ones, he gave me 2 others and a child's one. And I've also got a Nokia M73 or something. I can't remember what they're called. The one with the big nose. Yeah, Gumbo, sorry, was a great character, wasn't he, Black Metal? Cookie said, you said that you are speaking. Said you are like that for speaking from experience. What did I say? What did I say? Oh, I speak like a fool. Yeah, all the time. Hello, person, I can't read their name. The man, the myth, the legend. Hello, how you doing there, Flo? You're right, mate. I was looking at your channel earlier. You got some good stuff on there. I like your stinger setup. Evil said, if the word evil isn't there, it's usually fool unless I forget. Yeah, like I know that. Yeah. Cookie said, how close? Oh, how close you have to be to kill someone with an air rifle? Fuck's sake. I don't know how I know that, but I do. Fuck's sake. Black Metal said, it reminded me of one of my old friends who passed away a few years ago. Yeah, I like the character Gumbo. He's a great character. He's likable. They all love him, don't they? That's the point of Gumbo. He's sort of innocent. He's in with them lot because it's just his environment, I suppose. Grew up with them, but he's a bit sort of more innocent than them lot. He is in the end, but you know what I mean. But yeah, you do like Gumbo in it. He's a good character. He's likable. All that they all say. Fucking love you, Gumbo. Yeah. They'll say it, don't they? I do. Evil said depends on the power of the air rifle. Well, exactly. But I think a 12-foot-pound air rifle up close, about that far away, shot in the right part of the skull can go through it because there's been cases of it. But they are made so that they don't quite, you got hit in the right sort of spot. Root vegetable, how are you? You look like you shoot weak loads. Have you been spying on me? Fantastic. I said your cool knife video was great. Thank you. I was getting some views and I'm quite happy with that. Drop said, yeah, probably 10 feet, Cookie. Sean, Black Metal. I am a fan of Sean Pertwee. I always have been. I wish Sean Pertwee was in more action-y type films or fighting type gang films in his peak or in his earlier days because he's quite old now. I love Sean Pertwee. He's genuinely one of my favourite actors. Ruth Vegetable said that was a vibe check in the past. Nice. Cheers. Just having a drink. I just got myself a new glass. Haven't really got a new glass. I stuck a sticker on one. That's what it says, really. Oh God. St. George's Day, Black Metal. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that. Khalid said, speaking of guns, I take that has a hint of like not sweet sherry. Okay, tiny little hint. Khalid said, speaking of guns, I'm shocked only recently the UK Armed Forces bullpup rifle, terrible. Have they just changed it, you're saying? Yeah. Oh, Sean Pertwee is in that film. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Sean Pertwee. I wish he was in more stuff in his sort of prime. Yeah, happy Saturday the 14th, everyone. Don't forget to like the stream. Oh, and also, if anyone's on and they fancy emailing, texting my text number, please do. Persia, can you just text that number, please, just so I've changed the ringtone on it. I want to see if people can hear it. Also, post the number if you want. Yeah, I like Sean Pertwee. I wish he was in more things. Clear said most action movies are terrible these days. Do not using actors that are tough. No, exactly. Evil said there's a few good. Oh no, never changed it. It's supposed to be Penny's fucking ringtone. Maybe I didn't change the text. So I just got a text come through that says just one thing. I won't be able to hold it still for long enough. Penis. Right. There are a few good variables you have to take into account when asking that sort of question, Cookie. For legal reasons, I don't advise point one of a human being. Yes. Yes, 51st states. Yeah. So I was supposed to have changed the ringtone to this. It didn't do it, which is annoying. Let me know if you can hear this. Oh, I don't even know where to find this now. I forgot I put a load of music on my phone.
Mike's dwarven cock shook back and forth, tried to expel any remaining urine that remained, making a sound like the thunder that erupted when God banished Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden. Mike's dwarven cock shook back and forth, tried to...
That's Penny's ringtone when she rings me. Right, are those pistols real? Oh, hang on. We've got someone asking questions. Are those pistols real?
Are those real?
Real. Put it this way. If
If I pick one up and put it to your face, pull the trigger, will you be dead?
Where are I? Did a comment come up on the screen while I was doing that? The guns are either airsoft, air pistols, air rifles, DX, replica stuff like that. Doc said, bought my second Red Rider in Kentucky, and while checking out, the lady said my husband took a shot at me once because I thought it wouldn't do anything and I lost a tooth. For fuck's sake. Well, that's the thing, though. People assume that if it's not like even a lot of people in America think two bullet rifles are fucking toys. They're not. Air rifles aren't toys either. Even a Red Rider, you know, will hurt you, and you know, shoot your eye out. Yes. Mike's Dwarven Cock. Yes. That's a fucking good ringtone, isn't it? Yeah, as for the pistol, no, they're totally imaginary. Exactly. Yes. Oh, God. Abel said, like the stream if you're not a little bitch. Yes. Like the stream if you're not a little bitch. Exactly. But yes, if you would like to text me, I'd rather you donate £2 to talk to me, but if you want to send me abusive text, then feel free, but it won't ring. So don't think you can call me up on that number. Thank you, Pergio, for that. I will eventually get the actual number because I have got it in my phone. Yeah. I would put that number on my business cards, but I won't be able to contact people back. Although I'd have their number, wouldn't I? No, yeah, maybe I will. I would have people's numbers then, wouldn't I? Dot said, best part is she did that random on a stream. Only crackheads aren't subscribed. Exactly. See you in a bit, Persia. Oh, Christ. So, yeah, what's everyone been up to today? I got up. I prepped for drinking. That sounds demented, but I know I'm going to be hungover tomorrow, so I prepared for my drinking so that. Oh, Persia dropped. You was on about the ringtone, weren't you? I think it was on a live stream, but she recorded it on WhatsApp for me and sent me it. Yes, it's amazing. What was I saying? So I watched an episode of Copper with Metallic and that series too. It's horrendous. Total shite. Yeah. When the main character has now had he's completely clean shaven, cleaned his hair and had it cut. He looks like he's 15. And he looked quite gritty before, you know, when he looked dirty like he should. Johnson had a beer run, that's about it. These other fuckers have been running around like chickens, fuck's sake. Have you had at least a day off though? Dropped, like you've been off work today? Yeah, I woke up really early, but I woke up and before I sort of woke up, my brain went, "Oh, that was a lovely laying. That's got to be at least midday." It was 25 past 8, which may not sound early to you, but I don't think I went to bed until 2, and then if I have 6 hours sleep, I'm fucked. I got up, played a bit of Metal Gear, because I'm playing the new Metal Gear game now. I prepped for drinking later, so I cooked a load of food for today and tomorrow, cleaned up the whole entire kitchen, said to my mum, if you want me to do something special for tomorrow, like food, you'll have to let me know, and I'll do it in the evening, because I'm going to be hungover all day. Sorted out my tonic water and all that shit, and then I went back to bed, and I got up, had something to eat. Watched Copper, and then, come on. So I said, damn right, just planning my Boeing. Nice. Yeah, your Boeing 747, nice. He said I replaced my bike pedals because one of them was damaged when I nearly got blown away the other day, for fuck's sake. Yeah, sort them out. You ain't got them horrible metal ones, have you? That, shin breakers. So, if anybody would like to have a private chat with me later, you can. That probably won't till be at least 12ish, maybe. People can come on camera now if they want. Well, maybe not now, but in a bit. But if anyone does come on this one, we'll have to try not to ignore everyone. Paul said, no, Evil said 8:25. Fuck that shit. I already see the side of noon. Well, that's it. 8:25 way too early for me, especially getting up that late. I was gutted. Because I felt like I'd had a fucking lay-in. Horrible. I used to have a really weird sleeping pattern where I would every day I'd go to bed a couple of hours later, and the next day I'd get up a couple of hours later. So my sleeping would cycle through really like bizarre times. And I don't do this anymore, but people still think I don't get up until like 3 in the afternoon, which is good because it means no one disturbs me in the day. So even if someone comes round here, they just assume I'm asleep. I'm not. Let people know your habits, and then you can change them, and they'll assume you've still got it. That's a tip from me. Like I used to tell everyone, don't come around here because I don't want to see anyone anymore. No one does. You know, yeah, that backfires on you when you do want people to come around. Drop said, come at me, bro. Even Penny said, on camera. What? What's Penny been up to today? But yeah, we'll have a little chat tonight if you're not up for it. I don't think Metallica will be around tonight, though. Yeah. I don't think he's in the mood for it. Yeah, this Saki, it sort of... If it was sweeter, I reckon it would resemble almost sherry. It's a bit sherry-ish, but not. It's lacking that sweetness. Evil said no, they were shitty folding pedals. Now I just have normal ones. I took them from an old broken mat, but that's a good idea. Yeah, great. That's what you want to do, ain't it, Evil? Just take them off something else. Was you on that time I got that free bike? Sorry, I've got fucking slight hiccups. Someone was giving a bike away on the side of the road and it had a sign on it saying free bike. And it took me half an hour to walk to that bike. And when I got there, it weren't there. And I live streamed when I got it, get my free bike. And then I was gutted. And just before I went, I thought, you know what, I'm going to walk around the corner and have a look. And there it was. Yeah. That bike's all right. And I put some lights on it and that. But the chain slips if you ride too fast. Oh, you were on, yeah. Mother, how you doing, mate? You all right? Drops that I can sit idle in the background and only give commentary like it was an indie film. Yeah, nice. Nice. Well, you know, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I thought if I came on so dropped. Does it help? And everyone watching, does it help that I scheduled a video, the live stream? And also, I will now put a little phone icon on the vertical live stream so you can avoid the one with the phone icon on it, all right? Drop says free bike, aka the time Mike stole a bike. Best shit ever. And it was from a kid as well, so, you know. I don't discriminate, mate. I don't discriminate. Kids, pregnant women, if their bike's lying around, I'm stealing it. Not really, I'm joking. I did not steal this bike. Cookie said everything is free if you steal it. Well, me and Persia like to refer to that as finders keepers. Yes. We're all saying you nicked it. I don't care. Kids, you know, even little kids, you know, pregnant women, the elderly, you know, if you leave your bike lying around, it's now mine. That bike was fucked when I got it. I had two punctured fucking tyres. I think the fucking tyre was hanging off. I did have to change one of the wheels. But it's nice having a bike. It's just, as I say, it's a weird size as well. It's a weird size. But, you know, a bike's a bike. What's that, Drops? She'd y'all. I don't know what that means. Just to make it clear, I don't steal bikes off of children or the elderly or pregnant women, right? Standard people maybe, but no, I don't. It's a ladies' bike for ladies. Maybe that's why it's a weird size. Hello, Deep. I looked it up. It's unisex. He said, you know, over the years, I've realised all the people who are into martial arts and weapons are such delightful people. It's nice, isn't it, Clede? The majority of people who are into that stuff are, and that's the thing. People, like you wouldn't do this, but some people who don't know, like, this kind of community, outwardly look at us and they instantly think nutters, you know, blah blah blah. Oh, you know, then, but we're not, are we? We're nice people. I've met some wonderful people through this, and quite a few of you, you know, you included, in pretty much everyone who's on right now. If I had the opportunity, I would meet everyone commenting right now. I would meet you, and I'd love to spend some time with you because they're all fucking wonderful. I have met Persia. I have met Deep in the Bunker. You know, I've met Peach. I've met Richard, and I would meet others if I had the opportunity. So I can't because I don't drive. Evil said you haven't met my dad. Bird said Mike punched a nun once. I'm not denying it. I'm not denying it. Chop said your sheed yawl is typical 15 minutes late. Oh, okay. Okay. Evil said you haven't met my dad. Peach said, shucks. Yeah, lovely meeting you, Peach. Your Peach is proper old school. I probably Peach, when did you first start subscribing to my channel? That's a comment I've got to get rid of, isn't it? Sorry, no one's calling the thing, so fuck it. I'm going to put it back on later. I need to get that number and put it on like a banner at the bottom. In fact, if some Persia, I know I keep asking you to do stuff for me, could you post that number on the Discord so that I could copy and paste it? You can even message me it. Then I can copy and paste it on here. The problem is I don't have access to a keyboard. I'm too far away. Quite quiet tonight, isn't it? That's all right, though. It's what it is. We can have a calmer chat. It's not like I get paid for live streams anyway, unless you'll know if I'm getting paid for a live stream because that won't be shown. The drop said my dad was a nun. Every time he was in court, the judge asked his occupation. He'd say nun. That's a good joke. I like that. I haven't heard that one before. That was good. Cheers. Yeah, I can copy and paste it then, Persia. Put it in a proper, like an actual banner along the bottom where it won't cover most of the screen up. The Evil said, me and Fool are too. Fool was using different name back then, though. Oh, no, fair enough. Oh, you old school as well. Yeah, nice. Pizza, I don't know. I remember Crossbow making videos and zombie survival. Yeah, that's like fucking 15 years ago, maybe, Peach. I remember the Brain Gun and Uzi videos. 15 years ago, so you must have been about 10 then. I'm joking, he probably was. That's good. He's grown up. He's grown up watching me, you see. Can't tell you what it was. It's a secret. That's all right. Oh, no, that's all right. I ain't fussed. If people change their names, that's up to them. You know, there's often a reason. And often the reason ain't nothing, you know, that matters, don't we? Where was I? I'll tell you what. All right. Persia, or anyone on the Discord, could you also write, if you would like to call in the stream, this is the number, or some shit like that, something that makes sense. And then I can, I ain't got access to a keyboard. Well, I could do it on my phone, actually. Doc said, I was bored on a Saturday and found this odd lot. I haven't had more fun ever since. I know, it's great, isn't it? And you know what, Doc? It's lovely having you, mate. I fucking love you. As I say, I've met some really, really fucking good friends on here. And yeah, I wouldn't want it any other way now. It's a wonderful place, isn't it? Saying that, fuck, I fucking stinking headache.
That's the funnest place to be.
Often I do have a headache, just when I start drinking. Metallic reckon I might be allergic. Mayhap so. Don't fucking stop me there. Thank you, Persia. Yeah, so what I can do, I can just copy that. Cheers, mate. I do appreciate that. Right. Copy. Banner. Create a banner. Edit. Paste. I'll walk you through what I'm doing. Copy. Click the tab. Edit. Paste. Alright. Scroll across as a ticker. Add banner. Done. There you go. That's a lot less intrusive than the comment. Thank you, mate. I do appreciate that. Right. Mike, can you teach me how to become a true keyboard warrior? I couldn't do that. I couldn't teach you how to be a true keyboard warrior because I'm not one. Fool said it was his real name. Ah, fair enough. That's what I mean. It's often something like that. Pete said, I recall a knife collection video when you told the story about a woman taking one of your knives and cutting the back of her hand with it. Yes, that's an old one. Nutter, yeah. Don't stop me now. That's a good time, yes. Clee said, true. Before the internet, it was only my dad who I could talk to about weapons. Everyone else thought I was a nutter, including my mum. Exactly. Because to a lot of people, it's not normal, is it? It's like I can walk around with a big fuck off knife out or a sword. Like I walk in my back door with a sword out. No one will bat an eyelid. No one gives two shits because they're used to it. But you have to be careful of your neighbours and people think you're weird because people automatically think if you're collecting weapons or anything like that, you're doing it because you want to hurt people. But you know, yeah, that may be the case, but that's not what everyone does it for. And you know. Evil said, why are people so dumb? I fear for the state of the world when people cut themselves to see how sharp something. It was Evil, have you ever heard the story? It was mental. It was so bizarre. It was in this room as well. I was probably sat just there. I was sat there, it was a different sofa, it was a corner sofa. I was sat just there, and she was sat there on the corner, and I was stropping a cutthroat razor. Right, and she said to me, what are you doing? And I said, I'm sharpening it. And I think she went, you know, I don't know what she said, I can't remember, because all I know is she took the cutthroat razor out of my hand and done that on the back of her hand. And just for a second, right, you saw a line. I remember looking at it, and you saw like a white line go like that on the back of your hand, and you'll see like a white with your nail. And you'll see a white line, and then that white line went and popped open about probably about that wide. And I went into the toilet, got some fucking bogra, put on a hand, and then because in them I used to be a bit weird in them days. I didn't really give a fuck about anything. So as far as I probably helped her like cover it up, and then just probably like went on with the rest of my life. But I remember the next day saying to her, let me have a look at your hand. And it was about that long and about 10 mil wide. And I said to her, you know, you ought to go to the doctors for that, you know, or the fucking hospital. That needs stitches. It was like that wide open. Because obviously you ain't got a lot of skin on the back of your hand. But that just went, yeah. Yeah, it was a white line at first, and that white line just opened. Yeah. Doc said, step 1, don't have a life. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit. Yes. Well, I agree with you, Evil, but we check sharpness by shaving hair off our arms. Yes. Shaving, yes, but self-harm, really? What the actual fuck? I know. It's one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. Why would you draw a cutthroat razor with the back of your hand to see how sharp it is? I don't think she believed me. I just don't think she believed that doing that on a piece of leather was sharpening it. She'd probably never held a sharp knife. Chris said, stupid, is that for real? You use paper or cardboard to test sharpness? I was probably about 17 at the time. She was probably about 16. So we weren't, or like 17 or 16. We was quite young, but still, yeah. Frozen Andy, how you doing, mate? He said, glad to be here, buddy. What you drinking? I've got, right, currently, I'm having a tequila and tonic. Before that, I was having 16% sake. Cheers, by the way. This is my first tequila. Birds head to the dropped. We are the underpants gnomes. We say search for the underpants. Phase gotta go to work all day. Yummy, yummy, yum. That makes no sense to me, any of that. Welcome to the live stream, everyone, by the way. Don't forget to like the stream. Feel free to text me on the number below. You can't ring it, so don't bother trying. But if you text me, I'll read out your text. Oh, yes, hang on. Hang on. Let's go the whole hog and get fucking chucked off of YouTube for being offensive, shall we? Never had sake. What's it taste like? I would say, Khalid, it tastes like pretty much just a flavourless wine, a flavourless strong wine, really. Yeah. Frozen onions all nice. I like tequila. All right, interesting drink. Yeah, I like it. It has an interesting flavour, definitely. It may as well bungee without the rope. See how the landing, yeah, it feels. No sake comments, please. Yes, nice one, Pete. Yes. Are you being sarcastic, my son?
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? That's one of my least favourite things, that happens to be sarcasm.
I'll give you sarcasm. Tastes like cultural appreciation. It certainly does, Dropped. It certainly does. The best thing is, though, my tequila is, though it's made in Mexico, bottled in Germany, and then distributed through England. So, yeah, proper international drink there. Do you know what, Clede? I quite like a bit of dark rum. Although I've never bought it myself to have like an all-night drink from it, if that makes sense. Maybe one night I'll do that. Maybe I'll have an all-night drink on dark rum. Cookie says, there's been another fuck-up. What's happened, Cookie? Frozen Andy said, had a good day, mate. Your hand's been tell you what, actually, Frozen Andy, you mentioned my hands, right? This hand, if I go like that, I can actually feel my knuckles grinding, right? So I shouldn't do it. This one, nothing. However, my bastard wrist on this one is going when you do that. So I've had to put fucking pain stuff on that one and pain stuff on there. Because, yeah, knuckles hurt on that one, wrist hurts on that one, but not terribly. I'm not like, I'm all right. Trot said, just green bottles here since about noon, no less. Oh, nice. But no, I've not had a bad day. Mike before sake, Mike after sake, yes. Please, what's sad about today's modern weapons is they're not made to last. They're just cheap tat. They're totally. Yeah, a lot of it is. And if you want to get stuff that lasts, they'll charge you a fucking fortune for it. Unless you're buying it off of someone like me. Which, and I'm not just saying this. There probably ain't that many people like me either who actually sell stuff at a reasonable price, because you will get some good makers, but where they've now got a name or they've had to buy expensive tools to do it, they'll sell you something for like 150 quid that I would be prepared to sell you for 50. It'd be the same quality. It's just I don't like ripping off my fucking customers, to be honest, because I just like people having my stuff and I want to make a bit of money out of it, you know. Because you look at these people, and a lot of them don't make anything fucking really, nothing imaginative either, really. You know, I could make you like a fucking bill hook if you wanted to, if you wanted it. Frozen shit, that's not good. I hope eases for you, mate. I know it's a bastard. Yeah, it's not terrible at the minute, but I was tempted to put some kind of brace on my wrist earlier. It was a no booze for us tonight, not because we don't have any, just don't fancy. Do you know what, Evil? I nearly didn't fancy drinking tonight, but I thought I've got it, and I know if I've got it, as soon as I drink a bit, I will want some. So, Pete says, saying that, my ring and pinky on the left hand hurt randomly for a couple of days. Didn't even use the hand or go to the gym for like 4 days. That's strange, isn't it, Pete? I wonder what that is. Hopefully it's nothing, and it might just be a bit of strain from something else. Yeah. Oh. Who wants to hear something? It's nothing to do with me, but I was listening to a radio show that was so fucking upsetting today. It had no bullshit, right? It probably made me cry for about a fucking hour while I was listening to it. I'm not ashamed to say, if I listen to something emotional, I'll actually have tears come down my face. I think it's a good thing to be emotional. Let your emotions out. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I saw a documentary on YouTube or like Channel 5 or some shit, and it was sad because a young boy was killed. They said it was from a zombie knife and it was fucking garden machete. I may have seen that. I may have seen it. Yeah. Pete said, my solid snake and my phantom pain. Yes. 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 I get you, Pete. Picked up a machete for the challenge, $18. Been fighting the earth to make the damn thing all day because I need to film it. Yes. Oh, that's good though. So I won't go on about it too much because it was very fucking depressing. They said in Norway, knives are cheap because they make them for fishing and hunting. Yes. So I was watching. I was listening to. Sometimes you need a good cry. Yes, you do. What made me cry? I was listening to the radio today, and it had the comedian Rob Delaney reading an omnibus of his book, which is about his son who died of brain cancer at the age of 2.5. I actually had tears in my eyes for about a fucking hour listening to that. It was lovely because it was, but it was really sad as well and fucking tragic and horrible, and really upsetting, to be honest, because he was graphically telling you about his, little son who died and how much he loved him. Because it was him reading it. It was him reading his book. And I think it was his way of just getting it all out. But yeah, it was really upsetting. But in a sort of, I know it sounds weird, upsetting in a good way. It was upsetting because it should be upsetting. You know what I mean? It should be upsetting. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Fucking Jim, wait, Jim, yes. But I was really, I was cleaning up the kitchen and cooking, and I had fucking tears in my eyes for about a fucking hour. Doctor, I'll give you a situation, use the opposite hand all day, and by the next day you'll have forgotten how to use the dominant one. But yeah, Jim will fix it. But yeah, it was poignant and nice and upsetting and lovely because also you don't just cry at the sad bits, you cry at like the lovely bits as well. I do anyway. I've always been quite good with my emotions for that. I wouldn't cry at anything else. Like I cry at films. Like I don't cry in my normal life. I don't cry if something upsets me in real life, if that makes sense. But I'll cry at a film or a book. Obviously, if someone died, I mean, emotions are one of the flavors of my autism. Yes, I see it in it, Peugeot. But that's why I can get into books or films so badly, because I have such strong emotions for things that I feel like I know the characters in real life and they're like real people who I actually know. And when they die in a book, I'll cry and feel like they've actually really died. You know what I mean? Yeah. Meaning you have no taste. Yeah, well, yeah, he must have been very strong to tell that story. Great father. Exactly, Frozen. It was really sad. Yeah, really sad and I don't know, but nice. It was because he told about the lovely times they had. Because the baby had brain cancer from quite early on. But yeah, but I can get massive because of how my emotions are with stuff like that. Yeah, if I read a book and the character dies, I actually feel like a real person's died. Frozen Andy says, just mad to think he could tell his story though. Good on him. Well, exactly. I totally agree with you, Frozen Andy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he told a bit where, because I won't go on about it too long because it is quite very sad. I don't want to get in a depressive mood. I won't. The baby had to have a tracheotomy before it could talk, so it never got to talk. Never learnt to talk because it couldn't. So they was teaching it a thing called Macatron, I think, which is a sort of form of sign language, but it isn't sign language. But it's a sort of form of sign language. Rob Delaney went on to CBeebies and did like the nighttime stories thing that celebrities do, and did one of the stories in Macatron, and he was the first person to ever do it. And he said that was like a massive honour and lovely. And but he said halfway through it, he had to stop because he was crying. And they said, I don't know if this was actually on the actual episode. He made it sound like this was actually on the episode, and actually said, "Sorry, children, I'm crying because I'm thinking about my son who died." Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. Hello, Rich. How you doing? It was fucking lovely, and I had proper tears, but I think I needed that. I did have a relative who died recently, like 2 days. One of my cousins died about 2 days ago. So maybe it was partly that as well. Yeah. Anyway. How you doing, Rich? Good news. I'm glad you're getting on with your flight bow record stuff. Richard is trying to break a record and probably will be able to. Flight shooting a bow, basically. Thank you, Frozen Andes and Richard. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't mention it yesterday, but I just thought, my cousin Graham who died. It was quite a lot older than me, actually. Like my dad's brothers and sisters. My dad was one of the youngest, so him and his other sister, he had there was John, Marilyn, Valerie, my dad. There's 4 or 5. I can't remember anyway. I'm slightly pissed now. Anyway, but his brother John was like 10, 15 years older than him, and my dad was one of the youngest. So John's son was nearly as old as my dad. I mean, only let's say John had, I don't know, but let's say John had a kid when he was 17. That meant there was only a 7-year difference between my dad or whatever, or so my dad, basically what I'm trying to say is my cousin Graham was closer to my dad's age than mine. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Pete said, got any good stories with him if you've got to record good? Well, the thing is, because of the age difference, I haven't. However, I know there's probably a lot of good stories with him and my dad, because he was closer to my dad's age. He used to hang around with my dad. And as you know, my dad had quite a reputation. Graham's nickname was Basher. Now, I don't know why he was called Basher, but his nickname was Basher. But there probably are some good stories there. Yeah, some age gaps are mental. Yeah, they are. They're mad. Yeah. So Graham was a lot older than me, so he was my cousin. But yeah, he was getting on for 70 at least, so he wasn't young, which is just a nice thing. It's sad when anyone dies, but he weren't like my age at least. You know what I mean? First name Fanny Basher. But yeah. So what I mean, I didn't really ever get to hang around with Graham because he was so much older than me. And then they moved away and I didn't really get to see him very often. But whenever we saw him at the parties and all that, and he was a great bloke. It was nice to talk to. God, I don't know if it's the good time to hang on. You don't know if it's a good time to the past. Being a human being, it's a bit of a pain. Yes, well, it is. It is. Frozen said, if you don't mind me asking, Mike, what did your dad do as work as later in life? Hang on. Are you asking me what he did as work? Yes, cheers to Graham. I know he did like a drink. He'd been here for a while. Cheers, mate. My dad, what did he do as work? I know when I was a kid, thank you, Frozen Anders. Thank you, everyone. Professional badass, pretty much, until he had kids, and then and the sort of stuff. I have a theory, right? And I've not discussed this with anyone. I need to talk to Mark about it. I have a theory that one of the people my dad knew, or someone my dad knew, who they talked to, was a grass. Because I found out some things that my dad had got done for when he was younger, and it didn't make sense that he would get caught for these things. It was like, how could you get caught for it? unless someone was grassing you. And then that would also make sense to why this house used to get raided all the time. Because it was like someone had to have been saying something, because there's no fucking reason why it would get back to anyone. You know what I mean? And that came to me yesterday. I was just thinking about things. Anyway, so my dad I remember as a kid, he had a yard that had a bit of a field and a great big shed. It was a barn, and it was this old woman called Reenie. It was her like her field and shed and barn, and they used to rent it off her and maintain her land, and they used to make paving slabs. And she hated men. She didn't like talking to any men. She hated men, but she liked my dad and she liked me and Mark, and she used to come out and give us 10p's, me and Matt, and we used to play in her garden. And but she wouldn't talk to any other blokes apart from my dad. And he worked down there for years until Lord Carrington wanted that land. When Reenie died, Lord Carrington somehow got hold of that land and said that he couldn't have it anymore, because obviously it was, I don't know how it worked out, but when Reenie died, it reverted to him somehow. And then maybe bought it. I don't know, maybe bought the land, because I don't think she had any kids or anything. And then my dad had to get off of there. And then that's when he started a landscape gardening business. And he'd been doing landscape gardening since about 1989. And I know that because on Jim's van, which is my other brother, Malcolm and Jim's van, says on there, it still has my dad's name as the business. We haven't changed it. I nearly said his full name then. Says his name and sons, and then says established 1989. Yeah. And I think when he was younger, just anything, people said hers was a drug dealer. Yes. Thank you, everyone. I do appreciate it. Drop said mine was a machinist for 30 years. Paul's dad was a pastry chef, the landscape gardener and botanist. Nice. Yeah, my dad he did landscape gardening since 1989 up until basically died. And he had lung cancer, didn't know he had lung cancer, and kept collapsing. Even then, he was still working. He was at a price of job and collapsed. That happened twice. Went to the hospital and they said, you've got lung cancer that spread all over your body. Yeah. Shame, innit? Because he was still fit as fuck. He could, even at the age of 70, he could still do the job of a 30-year-old. You know, and he was physically fit. That was what was so gutting, really, because he hadn't had something like that shit that killed him, he could have easily lived to like 90 and been fit with it. I reckon, been all right. That's what's so gutting. I know it don't make it no better, but he could have made the most of those years. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Yeah. Doc said, making frosting roses, planting roses, studying roses. What's that? Oh, what? Pastry chef and botanist, yeah. Cookie said that was the best year I was born then, 1989. Nice. I think that's when my younger brother was born then. Jim was born 1989, I think, because he's 9 years younger than me. It's bastard, ain't it, Pete? Yes, fuck cancer. Exactly. It's a cunt. Yeah. I was born 1980. Here you go. Let's all tell everyone when we was born. I want to know the year you was born, where you come from, and your social security number, please. Forget the social security number. I want to know year and where. Year and where. We can establish who are the oldies and who are the young ones now. So the dropped is 1987 of Florida. Even that's not nice. That's my star sign. No, actually, you don't have to say where you're from, but it's interesting to say your age. So 95. That means you're 15 years younger than me, then, Pete. Yeah. Daniel, 1 year younger. Cookie said you have won 2 billion Ugandan dollars. Well. I could give you 20 billion if you want. I'll give you 20 billion Zimbabwe dollars if you really want them. It's Penny's Sign to Evil. Written 96. So you're younger than Peter, are you, Rich? Oh, come on. Okay, that make it difficult for me. Percy's 82, Glasgow. Evil's 93, Yorkshire. Falls 81, London. But my age then, yeah. Percy's same age as Penny. There you go, that's interesting. It just, you know, I've always found it interesting. Then, I've been a billionaire for a while. Cookie. Yes, I am. I'm a billionaire. Hello, Crow's Nest. He said, I've been here since the beginning of time, walking amongst humans. Nice. Nice. What have you experienced that you could tell us? What have you learnt over that time? Rita said, is that Zimbabwe dollar have to pay for his print? No, probably not. Probably not. Guys. Doc said, but what's the exchange rate for shrewd bugs? I don't know. Maybe I'll start some WeaponCollector dollar pounds. But Penny is definitely a summer baby. Pete said, I'll raise you £2. £2 from South Africa. Nice. Yeah, that was 4x4 fellow who gave me the 20 billion Zimbabwe dollars. Yeah. Yeah, my dad used to do landscape garden. I used to do it with him for a bit. When I was younger. Hello, Dolly. Nice to see you on. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Dolly said, even yours make me smile. That's good. Thank you. What was I saying? So the landscape garden, I did used to occasionally work with my dad. And I'll tell you what, actually, that job has been a bit of a sort of coming of age type thing for a lot of my friends. Nearly everyone I know as a teenager has done that job. They worked with my dad for a bit because it was, you know, if you needed a job, he'd take you on. A lot of people, it was their first job. And it was always a really good laugh. And the amount of people who have said to me, you know, I'll always remember working with your dad and Twang and Phil. Phil is my cousin Ben's dad. So it's always been like the family and friends thing. Never really any strangers. It's always been family and friends, that job. Yeah, and loads of people. It has been like it was their first job, and they fucking loved it. And there's a lot of people I know who had very, very, very fond memories doing that job. Hard work, you know, because it was cutting big trees down, and you know, it weren't like cutting grass and doing flowers and shit. That's gardening. Landscaping is like changing the landscape. You know what I mean? And there was never a job too big for my dad, and there was never a tree too big to cut down. And I've seen him cut down trees that was like fucking like wider than that, massive fucking things. Closeness, I've learned a lot of people with money think they're in control. True. WC pounds. I got plenty of those drops. WCP. The WCP is something in it. I don't know. WC shekel. Shut up, Cookie. Shut up, yeah. I want it to be the dollar pound or maybe the pesos. The WeaponCollector peso. Maybe we'll just come up with a new currency. The WeaponCollector. And maybe we'll have little knuckle dusters. The WC knuckle dusters and they're actual little knuckle duster coins. Who knows? Yeah. I don't know. I'll do something. Don't forget to get your fucking WeaponCollector stickers in though. Who is up for a little chat tonight then anyway? I won't get guests on yet, but Persia, you said you'll be on, didn't you? Dropped you be on later? It's only about 5 o'clock when the dropped us. Yes. Exclamation mark shop. There's a link to my shop. Don't forget, you can buy key rings and various accessories. Johnny, I'm shirtless. Come at me. Cookie said half a WCP for my whole life story. Nice. Yeah, do it. So, Drops can come on and we get to see his nipples. That's great. Hang on. I need to turn that shot off. I just realised I'm still connected to the fucking internet. No, I'll just turn it off because no one's texting it anyway. I'll sell you AIDS. I'll give you AIDS if you're nice enough. Depends how skint I am. If I'm feeling generous, I'll give you AIDS. Bastard wrist. What's that? Rashine's palm. I never said Rashine's. Hello, Saint said, just join. Who are you giving AIDS to? Is it free? You can have AIDS. I can give you AIDS, mate. I'll give you AIDS. Pouches are in stock, Cookie. Yes, you want a fucking size pouch? You fucking just fill in the information. Hello, Blades and Military. How you doing, mate? He said, Weapon Collector now has merch. Congrats, mate. Do you have Weapon Collector shirts, hoodies, and mugs? Yes, put in exclamation marks. Shop. No, exclamation mark merch for that. Yeah, Mike has AIDS and he offers him poor. I'll give you AIDS for nothing. Grove's Nest said, Mike can't see Evil's comments. I can. It's just sometimes I just miss some of them. Good luck for this year. But I think she was talking to someone else. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing some. Persia said, in answer to your question, Mike, yes, I'll join. Shall I send you an email? Yeah, you might as well, mate. You might as well. It's done then, isn't it? Thank you. Yeah, it just saves fucking about, doesn't it? What's happening, Saint? Who was asking about the Cookie pouch in stock? If you're on about Cookie, if you're on about slingshot pouches, go and have a look. If you're talking about other things, I don't know. Yeah, thank you, Evil. You knew why I wasn't reading yours because I knew you was talking to the drops for those, so there was no. I didn't need to read them. But there is merch. Who was saying about the merch anyway? Hello, Blaze and Military. Anyway, how you doing, mate? Yes, or was you just trying to get them to Cookie? You're confusing me. Coin. I don't know. Don't know. Don't you fucking just say words to me? That doesn't help me, does it? How does that help me in my life? Coin. There you go. Happy now? Don't you start being like bloody Saint. He's needy enough as it is. I don't need you doing it. And don't you now? Saint's going to claim he's catching strays. They're not strays. I'm like a sniper aiming right at you, mate. There's no fucking strays here. Richard, how dare you utter the word slingshot? Well, it weren't me. It was one of them lot. Saints and half tempted to cut up a shovel for this Bowie. I have nothing that can hold an edge in the backyard. Yeah, do it, mate. Do it. That'll work. Fuck spending money if you don't have to. Drop said, you're not alone, Evil. Since day one, Mike reads my comments and chuckles about reading them. I love it, though. At least you don't get called the Jew dropped anymore, which is my favourite name for you. Virgin said, I have attached a core memory to the email. Nice. He said, haha. Look, what are you on about the coins, mate? Oh, I want a fucking coin. Okay. Coin pouch, that's a very different thing, Cookie. Bloody pouch. Look at the shop. I'm selling pouches now. Don't you realise how much hard work it is sitting here drinking? And I've got you lot fucking talking bollocks. Donnie said I fucking want one too. What coin pouch cost? Okay, I'll get down to it soon. Saint, I plan to use a handsaw. That's a fucking good idea, Persia. Liar, Jew, da. Yeah, when I say Jew, it's spelled D-E-W, by the way. Eva said, I don't mind if I'm not saying anything important. Important is my opinion, at least, yes. WC Challenge coins, we're still working on the WC Challenge coins. They won't look like this, but that was an attempt at one. Has actually got, I don't know if you can't really see it, but has actually got my knuckle duster imprint on the other side. But that's not good enough. Me and Metallic are still looking into challenge coins. Still trying to decide what we're going to do. Dropped. And he said, where are you on the coins? Because at least Mike doesn't read the comments under his breath and sound like a demon speaking Latin. Yeah, exactly. That way. Blades Military said, I need a weapon collector merch Hawaii shirt. Well, I tried to make a Hawaiian shirt, right, where the actual pattern was knuckle dusters, but I couldn't get it right at the time. I will do it one day. I'm going to do a Hawaiian shirt where it's knuckle dusters. It should be 999 fun silver. Oh, fuck it. Let's have a tequila, shall we? Time's going fast, isn't it? Means we're having a good time. I've been on since 9. Yeah, I'm liking tequila. I might drink tequila more often. To be honest, though, the only reason I don't drink tequila very often, or a lot of other boozes, is because you can't really get, like, cheap own brand versions of it. Like, I know that's cheap, but this was still more. This still cost more than a 70cl bottle of cheap vodka. And it's only 500 ml in that. That's why I've had to buy extra booze. If I could get cheap tequila, I'd drink it more often. But you can't really, as I say, you can't really get cheap own brand. Oh, you can, but not where I live either, though. Like, I can't just walk up the local Sainsbury's and get oh, there's the hat, Dolly. I was wearing it earlier. Can't get cheap. I bought that off of Amazon. Time flies when you're drinking like the world is ending. Oh, Christ. That's just hard to drink now, isn't it, Drop? It's just hard to drink. The Drop said that's way thicker than I thought it was. Oh, what, the coin? Yes. Or did I flash my penis again? I need... No, read that. Yeah, the Drop's American. This is how we know the Drop's American, because hang on, where the fuck is it? The Drop often quotes this.
What am I doing? This is the second time I've tried to shoot someone. Or is it the third? Do you think I'm an American?
Went out and took my keychain with me. The strap had no issues in my jacket pocket. Nice. Put the hat on. It's fucking hard to keep that on, you know. It's not as easy as it looks. Thinking of getting into cigar smoking. Nothing crazy. Just once every now and then. Just relaxing. Do you know what I said to Metallic? Every fucking thing I've watched recently, they've been smoking cigars. I actually wanted to get a cigar for tonight. But the problem is, I don't smoke anymore. And every time I've smoked a cigar, I don't really enjoy it now. Because I'm not used to smoking. I'll still take it back. I'll still breathe the fucking smoking when I smoke a cigar. They're not supposed to, but I'm not fucking wasting it. If there's a drug involved, I'm having it in my system. But yeah, no, I fancy to sit there with a cigar, but I don't enjoy them, so there's no point. Crow's Nest said, your supreme leader, Mr. Fart, is causing trouble. Yeah, Dropped is the American. The rules of the stream, no politics, no religion, don't be a dick. Yes. Saint said, you reckon you could stamp Zippo cases with your design? Probably not, Saint, because that's like stainless steel, isn't it? Or I don't think because it's brass. Brass is quite a soft metal. It's not going to imprint into anything harder. So probably not. A bit like my other one's made out of aluminium. That wouldn't either. That's why it's got to be something soft. Cheryl and Tom, how you doing? You right? They said, evening all, just finished watching Six Nations rugby. Bloody traitors. Bloody traitors. Don't say evening to them, Jock. They've been watching fucking rugby. I've been on since fucking 9. Love you too, really. I'm joking. Have you started on the killer? Yes, I have. I have. Would you like to see me with my little hat on like everyone else? There you go. You should have been watching me and the fucking rugby. What a disgrace. Blade said, don't inhale. The nicotine absorbs through the gum lining anyway, so you don't need to inhale. Well, there you go, yeah. Now, it's just an old habit of mine, but I don't enjoy them now. But I keep wanting to. I keep wanting to get a cigar. They said, that would be so cool to have on the shop. Maybe one day you can get CNC high carbon. Maybe. It might work. How you doing, Penny? You all right? How you doing? I'll see you on, Penny. Doc said, had a big debate to use a set of dusters for a Bowie, but can't get a good, what's that gone? Stick of aluminium for the blade. That's a shame. Yeah, that would be meant. That would be fucking awesome. That'd been awesome. That would have. If you've got any that have got a hard base on dropped, what you want to do? So if you've got any that have got a solid, this bit. So say that's solid, and you've got one that's quite thick. Cut a slit in it. Drill 3 holes in. Stick the blade in. Bolt or pin it on. That's what you want to do. Do it. If you don't inhale, there's no point smoking. Just burn the money. Exactly. Head is too swollen for the hat. Rich. I saw the tequila you have in Lidl's today. What did you pay for yours? I had to get it online, and I think it was 14 quid for that, or 16 quid for that. I think it's 16 quid, and it's only 500 mil as well, or 50 cl. I think it was like 15, 16 quid. There's not a Lidl in walking distance where I live, and they won't deliver. Drop said, it's about sending a message, Persia. Anyone said, could possibly engrave it on a zipper. Yes, or potentially. Are you welding in the not forced in fire challenge? I've gone off of wine. It gives me a headache, Dolly said. Yeah, I've got a headache now, Dolly, and I think it's the booze. And Metallic reckons I'm probably allergic to certain boozes, or booze in general. And she's probably right. The thing is because I'm getting drunk, I don't notice. Like, yeah, I've got a headache, but give it a couple of minutes, I'll be drunk enough to sort of not notice anymore anyway. But yeah, my brother gets migraines from drinking red wine. That's what I thought about saying, but I have to cut bottles, so it's the thickness is the factor. Yeah, cut a slit drop. You might have one that you can cut a slit in the back of it, put the blade into it. That's what I did. When I made my knuckle duster machete, I basically cut a slit in the back of it, put the tang in, drill holes, bob's your uncle, fanny's your aunt, as they say. Blade said, I find a little nicotine can be enjoyed more in the morning, not long after getting up, and can interfere with sleep if you have it late. When I used to smoke, I used to make 2 or 3 roll-ups just before I went to bed. I'd lay in bed, smoke my roll-up, go to sleep, and then I'd wake up, and before I'd even get out of bed, I would light a roll-up before I even got out of bed. So, you know, I was a proper smoker. Yeah, I'll smoke before I even get out of bed, mate. Now I do the same shit with my phone. I get in bed, have a look at my phone, go to bed, wake up, before I even get out of bed, check my phone. Same fucking shit. It's all addictive. Drop said, who the fuck would mount a blade to a duster like it was a Wolverine fist? Blade should be like a big thumb. That's what I'm talking about. Weld the guard 2 separate pieces and slide them together rather than threaded over the handle. Peach, he said, if we all put in a little, we can get these custom coins, 25 for around Summit. I'll tell you what, I can get some coins on Temu, Peach. I might get some joke ones. I'll tell you in a minute. I'll try joining the Not Forces Fire. Oh, nice one, Rich. Thank you. I'll send you an email. Send me an email. Send me an email. Use the world as a heat treat. Nicotine and alcohol is a rock star lifestyle and snorting creatine. So, what was I going to say? Fuck. That goes really quickly, doesn't it? Coins. Temu have got some coins like really cheap, right? And you can get a picture put in them. I might get an Anna. You know, like you get these Charles and Diana anniversary coins like you used to. I might get a WeaponCollector metallic anniversary coin of like this shit. Yeah. So it'll be a memorial, or not a memorial. It'll be a commemorative coin of like this.
Crown my king. My king, your sword, to have forever, longer than your womb.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tiara for my queen. Your sword, my queen.
Why thank you, my king. Oh. Oh.
May I give you a pearl necklace, my queen?
Of course you may, just don't get it in my hair. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Did you enjoy that?
Certainly did.
That's good. That's good. Now where's my climber?
Coming up now.
Oh. To
Check
bed. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, my king. Thank you. That was amazing.
It cost me about fucking 12 quid for that joke. And I thought it was well worth it. Mike, make a stick sword like a blind. I would, but it's illegal. You can't make them. Evil said it's in her. Evil said, as I said earlier, those who don't like a little bitches and any crackheads don't subscribe. Exactly. You tell them. You tell them, Evil. You fucking tell them. Video still makes me laugh. It's good, isn't it? So yeah, I might do joke commemorative, WeaponCollector and metallic coins. I'll tell you, he said, be legit, how many takes per scene? They was up, in all honesty, they dropped. Most of that shit was done in one go. That's why it's so bad on my part. I cannot act to save anything, right? If I have to, if there's a real human being in the room and I have to read something in front of the camera, I can't do it. I can't do it. There's something I can't do it. I can do all of the spy reverse stuff all on my own. As soon as someone else is involved, I'm fucked. I just freeze. Black Metal said, I have got a joke for Mike. Go on. Is it Slingshot Warrior? Saint said, gonna make a wooden Bowie and put a razor blades on it. Do it. That still count. President Mike, I spent more than 12 quid for the joke I played on you. Would I spent double if I thought I had to? Well, there you go. It's worth it, though, isn't it? It's worth it. Worth it. Doctor took me too for what I posted on Discord. I love that, by the way. That's great. Yeah, I'm okay. I can do. Sometimes it takes me loads of takes to do things. Sometimes it'll be just one. I subscribe to the Marlon Brando acting, which is never learn your lines. Just have it on a piece of paper. Fuck learning your lines. That's for amateurs. What you do, you write it down on a piece of paper and you read it out live. Done. That's how to act. If that's good enough for Marlon Brando. It's good enough for me. Although I do think half the time Marlon Brando is fucking shit. Massively overrated. Just like me. Just my acting. Talking of my acting, though, have you seen my new video that I made? You know, this is, you've not seen quality acting like this before.
Hey kid, are you being bullied? Get yourself the cool kid knife. You'll soon be the coolest kid in the school. For 50 quid, you can be the coolest kid in town. The HX Outdoors cool kid knife. You're giving you too much homework? Show them your cool kid knife. They'll soon change their mind. Get your cool kid knife now. Only 50 quid from HX Outdoors. The cool kid knife. The coolest knife a kid could ever have. The cool kid knife by HX Outdoors.
What's that link page? I can't see what it is. So I said, yeah, just go with it. Be natural, and the shot will look better. Exactly. Evil said, my energy drink is gone. I think aliens took it. Richard, couldn't believe I found that old response video. Aged horribly as he's fallen out of everyone else he mentioned. I know, I love it. Wasn't that amazing? Thank you, Dolly. Don't I have the fucking most amazing acting skills you've ever seen? There's a schoolboy joke in there somewhere. Oh no, that was great, Rich. Yeah, it made it hilarious that that response video. Yeah, he'd fallen out of every single person who he mentioned. It's okay. Right about Slingshot, or basically when he fell out of me and didn't like me anymore, he called me Heathen Mike, which is the very, very realistic description of me. And he was reading off all these names of people who he now, oh, it's okay, I don't need you anymore. I've got Tac Fam and this bloke and that bloke. Every single one of those people he's fallen out of now. Thank goodness satire isn't illegal, exactly. Right, maybe it is. Charles said you should see him getting jerked off in a hospital bed. Well, you know, fucking good scene that is. I think they all called him a nonce now. Yeah, they do. Saint said, I missed the Twitch days. What goes on Twitch stays there. Well, it does. I was talking about Twitch earlier. The problem with Twitch, though, what it was, it made me fuck it. No offense, it's not you lot's fault, but it made me hate It made me hate playing computer games. I fucking hated it because what it was, I enjoyed talking to you lot, but I just didn't play the games properly. So it meant I found them really boring, and I started to find it a really bad chore playing a game. Yeah, I enjoy games now. It's my own fault, so I weren't playing games properly. I wouldn't listen to nothing, and yeah, you can't focus on it. Exactly, Saint. That's what it was. I enjoyed doing the streams, but I couldn't focus on the game, so I started to fucking hate them. I think all call him a nonce now. Slingshot was a little fanny. He was. He does look noncy because he is noncy. Persia said, if everyone had a problem with you, guess what? You are the problem, exactly. But yeah, I used to enjoy doing the Twitch stuff, but yeah, it made me not enjoy games because I couldn't focus on them, and I never paid attention to the cutscenes, any shit like that. And then it meant after I didn't know what I was doing. The games were boring when they weren't. They shouldn't have been. Anyway. If you have a problem with you, and if you have a problem with you, it's like to, yes. Yes. But yeah, fucking dimwit he is. Anyway. Black Metal said, how are you doing this evening, Persia? My name's not Persia. I don't know if we'd look similar. No, joking. I know you're talking to Persia. Swung shit. I must admit, he did come back. He did come out of a good comeback once when they said you talk shit, and he said something like, "I'm slinging shit in your face," or maybe someone did that to him. But I did find that problem. He wasn't. I have a problem with me. Yeah, I'm not. I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with me most of the time. Grosvenor said, "The Hill don't listen to evil if cunt wasted cans." What? Yeah, maybe. There's 27 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. Definitely subscribe. Come and have a chat with us. There ain't 27 people fucking commenting. Chat to me. Talk to me. President, I am awesome. Cheers, Black Metal. How are you? I'll get Persia on for a little chat later. Maybe I'll get Persia on for a little bit on his own if he wants. And then depending on how time goes, I might get Penny and dropped on for that own for a bit. And then get everyone on later. So said, how did you two meet? Looks like he works in CX. Nothing against those legends, although they rip you off. Him commenting on my videos, I think. Yeah. Him commenting on my videos. And in all honesty, he wasn't as much of a dick at first. He used to keep his dickheadness reasonably secret. You know what I mean? Now, this is the thing. I would never have had anything to do with Slingshot if I'd have known he was a fucking sexist, racist, homophobic, bigoted fucking retard, right? Now, everyone has little bits of those things, and you can do those as a joke, but he weren't joking. He thinks women should be property. They shouldn't go to school. As soon as they're 16, they should be in the kitchen and have babies, and they shouldn't be able to vote. And he's, gay people should be stoned and all this bullshit. And he's a cunt, basically. He used to keep, that's just being mild, by the way. And everything I've just said is 100% true. He used to hide that quite well. And then gradually he used to come out with more and more and more and more and more of it. And then that's at the time, then we would let him hang about, but rip the piss out of him because he deserves it. He deserves. People used to feel sorry for him. People would say to me, "Oh, Mike, when you take the piss out of him, it looks a bit like bullying." And then I'd tell them what he said, and then they'd go, "Actually, okay, yeah, I know what you're saying now. He is a fucking cunt." And he's now being basically ripped the piss out of by quite a big channel on YouTube, and totally deserved. He deserves it. He deserves to be called out on his bullshit because he's a fucking arsehole. He's not a nice bloke. But anyway, when I found out about that, we gradually sort of tried to distance ourselves from him, and I would spend most of the time taking the piss out of him. Came on one of my streams once, and I let him on camera, and he wouldn't shut the fuck up. Because I used to give him a chance occasionally, because at this point he weren't too bad. And I just had to take him out like when we're talking, I just took him out. And he wrote in the background, you can send private messages while you're chatting, when we're all on screen. And all it said was, "fuck you," right? So I thought, I know what I can do here, right? Because it didn't bother me, but funny. So I sent him a message saying, if you apologise for saying "fuck you" to me, you can come back on the live streams. Because I knew he would never apologise, because that's the kind of dickhead he is. I knew he never would, and he never did. And then I used to play the clips of him, and he started sending me messages saying, "Oh, I'm going to sue you if you keep doing that." And he would never be able to sue me anyway. But he used to send me that shit so often, I just thought, fuck it, I'm just going to get rid of him completely now, so we never have to listen to him. And I still play the odd clip just because it's funny, but yeah. He sounds like a douche canoe. He certainly is, Dolly. Saint said, not good to have that shit on your channel. Yeah, he's a bastard. He's a scumbag. How many lurker coppers do you reckon are watching us be weirdos? Who knows? Who knows? But that's why, we're all legal and legitimate anyway. You know what I mean? About 8. Hello, Shakira. How you doing? Sorry, I was just going on a rant about a dickhead we used to know. He must have, they should join in, boring bastard. Well, exactly. I don't know. I think, do you know what, Evil? I think most people, if they were watching this for sort of bad intent, I think most people would realise after a while, actually, if you just got involved with us, you'd have a fucking good laugh. It's like with the trolls. I used to say to the trolls, troll as much as you want, you'll never fucking get me. However, come on and fucking have a laugh with us instead. Be mates with us and have a laugh. You'd have a fucking lot better time. Skira said, I'm good, thanks. How drunk are we so far? Drunk enough that I still know what I'm talking about. I haven't drunk a lot, really, yet. I've got about 9 or 10 hours to go yet. Saint said, I've probably been a bit of a dick sometimes, but I doubt I've ever made you mad. Must be hard to push you that far. No, and all of you lot are fine. Yeah, no, it was, and even it weren't at me. It was just, I didn't agree with who he was as a person, because he's a scumbag. You know what I mean? So I said, Mike put him on one time, and the arsehole was holding an AR, knowing full well you'd get stream turned off. I can't even remember, Drops. Need Saint and Evil on screen at some point. Need to join the fun. Evil said, join us. We have a cookie. Lol. Drops. Saint said to Drops, I do need to join in. When my workshop gets internet, I'll definitely come. Yeah, do it. But I said, as long as I stay off the market, I'm all good. Yeah. But don't get me wrong. I don't mind offensive jokes. You can be really offensive with your jokes, because everyone's offensive with their jokes privately. But his shit weren't a joke. His shit weren't a joke. He is just a fucking piece of shit. You know, he's not a nice person. And it's nice to see him getting called out on it now, because he deserves it. He said, Mike, don't forget my hair used to be too free. Yeah, he didn't like Peach because Peach had what was it? Did you have a bit of colour in your hair, Peach, or did you have a style of haircut? Yeah, and he used to call Peach Peaches and say that his hair was fruity, as in gay. Yeah. Why would you be bothered by someone's haircut? Literally, why would you be bothered by someone's haircut? And that's what I mean. He was assuming that Peach must somehow be gay or something because he's got a haircut. Fucking, how tormented are you? But sorry, I keep missing everything, Mike. I'm just trying to arrange something for my adventure trip on the 27th. That's all good, mate. Don't worry about it. I'm chatting like bollocks anyway. But I think it's good to call people out like that. They run their mouth to us. Exactly. Well, I'll tell you what's happening now, Dolly. He's now wanting to leave YouTube and go to Instagram instead, because he's realizing that everyone knows what it is. Yeah. How you doing, Luke? He said, any fuel shortages there? Do you know what? Genuinely, I wouldn't know, because I don't fucking go out. So I don't know. But when National Express says, sorry, we can't take you to Norwich because there's no petrol, then I'll know. Sorry, I ain't taking the piss. I wouldn't know, mate. Sorry. Maybe one of these lot know. Where can I find your email? Email is coming up in the comments. Fucking hell. And it's here as well. Or you can text me. Text me, but you can't ring this number. You can text me though, and then I'll have your phone number. However, don't expect me to ever call you up, and I don't just mean you, right? I don't call people. It's not part of my living. It's not part of my existence. Where's my fucking email? Hang on. Where is it? Have I deleted one of my email on it? There should be a fucking banner that I can put on. Someone's just texting. Someone calling me. I'll answer the phone to Penny though. Hello, Penny. How are you? Makes you hang up. Right, I'm going to ignore that. So my email is in the description. Saint said, send Mike a bouquet of flowers with a handwritten note. Coach, a long run from my way to Norwich, Coach. Richard, he also made some broad statements calling others pedos and groomers by default, while saying some very suspicious stuff about kids. Yes, well, there you go. That's it. Blackman says, my brothers and I say, stand your ground and fight. Exactly. So, Luke, my email is not there. It's in the chat. It's weaponcollector1@aol.co.uk. Sorry. Unless you just cost 10. And yes, you just cost Penny about 10 quid. Sorry, Penny. Sorry. I just answered that. Thank you. Oh no, Penny, I have got it. Like, listen to this. Because for some reason on the ringtone, it's really quiet. Yeah. You want to hear Penny's ringtone or my ringtone that I use for Penny? You listen to this.
Mike's dwarven cock shook back and forth, tried to expel any remaining urine that remained, making a sound like the thunder that erupted when God banished Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden. Mike's dwarven
100%
cock
true.
shook
100% true. That's based on a true story. That's the ringtone. When Penny rings me, that's Penny reading that, that's Penny saying it. And that's based on a true story that happened around Metallics. Yeah. That is based on a true story that happened around Metallics. Audio described by Penny. Penny has the voice of an angel and a TV presenter. AOL means he's a senior citizen. I've had people laugh in my face when I've told them my email was AOL and I didn't get it. She did not piss on him. No. Airfire Tactical is back. We're shooting steam bar after dinner. Nice. In your indoor range. Yeah, it looks good, mate. 27 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. Come say hello. We talk utter tripe. Not all tripe. We'll talk about whatever you want, within reason. No politics or religion. And don't be a dick. You know. It's fucking Saturday night. It's time to have fun. Voice of an angel and the rage of a demon. Yes. And she wouldn't be insulted by that, would she? Yes. She wouldn't be insulted by that. Penny's great. Thank you for the link shares, by the way. What have you been up to, Penny, anyway? Oh, you did send me a picture, but I couldn't quite tell what I was looking at. Like, I knew it was chicken wire. Hang on, let me look properly. Oh, is that the chicken coop you've been making, actually saying that? Sorry, I was being a fucking retard there. Oh, it says after attempted chicken wire ghost. Oh, fucking hell, I can see it now. Sorry, I was being a fucking dimwit. The problem was, I was trying to see what that was at the bottom. I thought you were showing me something, and the actual rest of the comment hadn't come through. Nice. More importantly, whose bike's that in the background? Can you see the chicken wire ghost? It's there. Saint said BRB. You fucking better be. Yeah, sorry, but I don't see it now. It's dropped, is it? Evil said, I've been making the local teens runs. What have you been doing? Black Metal said, I'll be going on a drunk night adventure with my best friend on Friday the 27th. I've got it sorted now. Nice. Nice. What, like camping? Anyone been texting me on this number? This is, you can't ring this number, but you can text it. Text me anything you want. Have you been chasing local teams, Evil? You've been after them on her bike, I reckon. It weren't the wind that blew her over. It was a fight with some teens. She was kneecapping them with her pedals. I quite like a bit of tequila, you know. Metallic said to me, you cannot have tequila and tonic water. Sacrilegious. But I looked into it. It's a real thing. A TNT it's called. TNT. In my nice shot glasses that I got. Fucking £3 for 6 of them. I've also got some sake. Because I'm a sake bastard. Yeah, TNT, darling, exactly. Exactly, that's what I thought, a TNT. Evil said, I tell them they can have a go on the e-bike if they can catch me on it. Nice. Scott said, told you about tequila. Guess you didn't find too expensive, mate. It was, I think I could find it, but compared to like that stuff, it was probably double the price and I couldn't afford it. I can afford expensive stuff every now and then if I've been selling stuff or I've got, you know, like the ad money's coming good or something. But now at the time, even that was a push. I shouldn't really even fucking spend that much on that. But I will get two fingers inside me one day. But for now, I'm just going to stick with Sierra. Get Sierra inside me. We'll get two fingers another day. Yes, if you would like to support me getting two fingers inside me, there's a thing called Coffee. The link is in the chat and in the description. Donate, and then you can see on a live stream WeaponCollector get two fingers inside him. Okay, I'm going to play a little short clip to show you how to support me and how to get two fingers in me. That takes debit cards, credit cards, and PayPal. So there's no fucking excuses. Even said one actually caught me today. I was running up the hill, fuck's sake. Dancing peasants. Yeah, I forgot to have a dance. Two fingers, a bit fruity. Black Metal said, just the clothes on our back and a backpack full of alcohol. I haven't done that for years. But what we end up doing is, last time we did that was for Jim's birthday, but not like birthday it's just been, because it was his birthday like a week ago. We went to the woods and just had a piss up in the woods. But what we do, we'll go to the woods, but there's no intention of sleeping there. We'll just be there until like 8 o'clock in the morning and go home. Don't we? But yeah, that's good fun. It's been a while since we've done that. I wonder why I didn't do that this year. Maybe he couldn't. I'll have to remind him of that. Yeah, maybe we'll have to do a woods thing soon. But yeah, we all went down the woods, had a fire. Back, 10 or 15 of us just got pissed. I think there was a bit of it wasn't a bad thing, but there was a little bit of a sort of to-do. No one got into a fight, but put it this way, if the thing that had happened to someone had happened to me, there definitely would have been a fight. Fucking guaranteed. But it didn't happen to me, so Evil said the first one to keep up with me. Crow said, Fool, why did you keep putting Evil? Because on Fool's account, there's Fool. When it doesn't have Evil, that's Fool talking. When it says Evil, that's Evil talking. Because there's Evil Midget and Fool. Because I'm not Fool, I'm Evil, yes. There's basically two people using one channel. Yes, you're the one that did it. But yeah, it was good fun. That night I bought a load of tequila and I had it in those like test tubes. We had a nice bit of tequila. Yeah, we walked home at about 8:30, me and Jim. And no, I think I went before Jim. I was a bit too fucked. Jim come home about half an hour after me. I couldn't be able to stand there anymore. It was like daylight by then. Black Metal, one day we should all do something like that. Me, you, and the others. I am up for doing that, Black Metal. We just need a place to do it. We either need a place where it's like public and it's no one's responsibility because you haven't booked a place, or somewhere where they'll accept us. Bill's eyelash or Billie Eilish. Never seen Devil's comments. There's no devil, evil. Fool, you're gonna have to write something now. Fall is there though. Fall is there. They fight over the keyboard. Saint said, "Don't worry, I'm back." Ah, Fall is working on a scooter. Sorry, yes, I forgot about that. Yes, I forgot he's working on a scooter. So, what's all your plans for tomorrow with your old mother ducks? Are you doing anything with your mother? Black Mouse, it sounds great to me. I shall get up some point in the afternoon. I'll say Happy Mother's Day, Mother. She'll say thanks. I'll say, do you want me to cook you anything today? She'll say no. And I'll say, okay, see you later. And that's our Mother's Day done. She got fucking 4 other kids. I'll get her something. She don't expect things from me. Just my fucking love for being the eldest child. Not the favourite, but eldest though. Picturing a jester jangling around the razor, yes. Saint said, so Mike, these stickers are good for washing. Yeah, I've had. So I stuck one on a glass, right? I stuck this one on tonight. I've had one of these on a glass. There's been in the dishwasher at least 3 times now, and on a proper intensive 70-degree wash, and they're fine. They're cheap as fuck anyway, but no, they should hold. I think they'll hold. Saint. Tactical's probably out, Penny. Shagging old grannies or, molesting them or something. You know what he does. Black Metal said, what about somewhere in the Scottish Highlands? I'd have to get there first. Pete said, Mother's Day is me going to the gym, picking up a card from my dog to give to her. Nice. He also said, I might call her if I can be bothered with the particular favourite crazy. Well, there you go, Eva, exactly. Oh, that's it, isn't it? That's it. The Gilf Hunter. Mum needs a card from the dog's first Mother's Day. Oh, exactly. No, I love it, Peach. I love it. Yeah, do it, man. Do it. Maybe she'll get one from Monty. I'm not big on birthdays. Yeah, I do birthdays. Christmas, I love Christmas. I think Christmas is the time to spend with family and friends. That's why I do the live streams at Christmas, so that on Christmas Day, I spend Christmas Day with you lot because you are my friends, and I don't want you lot being on your own on Christmas Day some year, because some of you are. That one. Christmas is to spend with your friends and family. Birthdays as well. This is the thing. If it's coming up for your birthday, you not fucking tell me, and I'll celebrate your birthday with you. Don't tell me afterwards. It's no good then. Written in the blood of innocent from Monty. Yes. Fang bites in it, and in the blood of innocence. But Mother's Day, there's a day. I've done this loads of times. No one ever laughs at it. There's a day once a week where you could celebrate me. Son's Day. Why don't I have a special day? I don't have kids. I don't have Father's Day. Where's fucking Son's Day? Where's I want my special day. Where's Single Man's Day? Where's my fucking day? I don't get a day. As a single bloke, I don't get a special day. Fucking Father's Day, Mother's Day. Where's my day? Oh, fucking 52 of them a fucking year, and I don't get celebrated. Because I'm hungover. Saint said, well, I hope Tactical's well. No, he was on last night, wasn't he? He seems on and off. It's just because he goes out now. He's sort of well enough and happy enough to go out, so he goes out now. Yeah, he goes out on the weekend. When he gets in, he comes on. Mother's Day said, Dad texted me at the end of the day to say it's Mother's Day and you arsehole need to interact with her. Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. He will say, not with that nut job. Then again, it's better since he got sectioned, for fuck's sake. Doc said, don't worry, Saint, he'll be on about for 4 hours. What did I say? He'll be on, yeah. He'll on in about 4 hours. Yeah, he'll be on. He comes on the private one still. Sun's Day, exactly, Dolly. Sunday. Fucking Sunday. It's 52 Sundays a week. No one cooks my dinner on a Sunday. No one does anything for me on a Sunday. Where's my card on Sunday? So he said, I'm using that with my mum when she's angry. When she finds out, I'm giving a fuck all. Happens to me every year, Mike. It's called your birthday. Yeah, but everyone else gets birthday. And you get Father's Day. Where's my single man who fucking does fuck all day? Come on, that's my day. I do a lot, by the way. But as I said, methinks maybe Monty is the one who killed his owners and tried to put the blame on protesters. Yes. Cookie said, your day has been late. It's just International Women's Day. I would get in on International Women's Day if I can. You know, if I have to put a dress on, fine with me. If I get to celebrate International Women's Day as well, and someone cooks my dinner and buys me some fucking chocolates, fine. Come at me. Not literally. Harvest Day, don't spend any of my money today, yes. Blackmail said, life is better for me not having any kids. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about that today, because I do have quite a... Hang on. Alcohol calls. I do have quite a strange... It's reasonably unusual to be like 45, no kids, no misses, but... And sometimes I think I've missed out on things, but I also think, okay, you know, looking at most people who are married my age, most of them say, you know, it's never got married. Fucking hell. You know, and I'm not missing out. I can still do the things I want to do, and I still have time to do things. There is still time. There is still time. I don't necessarily want kids. I would have kids if it happened, but I don't care if I don't. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. You miss out. You don't necessarily, you know, have I missed out? Who knows? You know what I mean? Paul said you don't get one. Spawn a cross goblin and you have one. Oh, maybe, yes. I can understand there being a Mother's Day, Father's Day. What the fuck did they, you know, what did they do? Joking, my dad was great. Saint said, what do you reckon you'd be doing if you never made that step to make a YouTube channel? What different time would be? Well, that's what I was thinking, Saint, actually. I was thinking, had I, say, got with a woman and got married and all that shit, none of this may have even happened. I might have stopped being into weapons because I would have had other things to do, full-time job, kids. My life might be completely different, and in a way I prefer it how it is, because I like my legacy. I've got quite an unusual legacy that, yeah, I think is different, and I don't actively try to be different, but I always have been a bit fucking weird and different, and because being twins, you're always freak shows anyway. There ain't no normal twins. If you know normal twins, they're hiding something. Twins are freak shows. Don't have to be married to have crotch goblin. And no, true. April the 18th, if you know, you know. Black Metal said, I have been close to marriage twice. My first time I was there, I walked away from the first marriage. Sorry, I might have butchered your comment there. Bird said, I have not stopped doing things for people from wiping asses to being a shoulder to craft 21 years. Your collection is 1,000,000% better than mine. Oh, God. Don't get me wrong, you know, we all lived our lives, and as long as you're happy with your life, and I am happy with my life, what I'm trying to say is sometimes I think about what could have been, because, as I say, my life is quite unusual. It ain't normal to be. It's fucking normal around here for some reason. Where I live, it's quite normal for people my age to be single for some reason. A fair few cousins that are childless and never been married, and, you know, yeah, it's weird. And maybe people don't say it's weird, but the traditional thing to do in life is to get a job, get married, have kids. That's what everyone does. And maybe because I've always been a bit never followed the normal constructs of life. You know, I never followed the crowd You know, everyone would be buying the same fucking jackets and shoes, and I wouldn't do none of that. Me and Malcolm would wear what we wanted. We would go to school with skinheads and dock-mounted boots, and other people would get chucked out of school for that, and we wouldn't. You know, I always tried to just be what I want to be, nothing to do with anything else. So, yeah, that's what it is. Paul said, Evil said, me and Paul aren't married. We've been together for 16 years. Yeah, Mark's never been married, but he's always got stepkids, and he had been with his missus for a long time. He's not with his missus now, but they live together. They reckon they get on better like that. Sausage fest around your way, Shark. Not bad. There are no bummings going on. No bummings. Black Metal said, the single life is better for me because I'm really not a person who likes to show affection. Yeah. John said, I love to be a part of the sausage fest. I'd be all too happy. The good you want. Yes. Well, there you go. Oh, I do like a bit of tequila. It's got the human suckfest. The thing I like about tequila, it's got the smokiness that isn't off-putting that whiskey has. Sometimes whiskey is off-putting. Fucking sausage fest. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably die a single man. I suspect at one point I'll probably be living with Malcolm. Hopefully, I'd like to live my old days with Malcolm. I think I'd love that. I would love to spend my elderly years with my twin brother. It'd be fucking amazing. Me and him living in a flat or house. That'd be wonderful. That'd be wonderful. And I often think that. I think this is the odd thing of twins, and it may sound a little bit odd, right? And I don't mean this in any way like sexually, but when you grow up with a twin, you already have a sort of soulmate who knows everything about you. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what your hope for a partner is. Do you know what I mean? I already have this human being that is the closest person to me that I'll ever know, ever. Closer to me genetically than any other human being will ever be. Because if you're not a twin, your closest relative is your mother, genetically. That's who you are, DNA related to the most. A twin, an identical twin doesn't necessarily mean you look identical. It just means you have the same genes. You can look a bit different. Some do look exactly the same. Anyway, Malcolm, I have a bond with that, and especially now we're older, I know. I would be very happy living with Mark and spend my old age living with him, and yeah, I think that'd be wonderful. Yeah, I think Mark would. Fanny said, but would Mark? I think he would. Yeah, I think he would. Yeah. Saint said, when are you going to write your book, Mike? Would be up there with Ant Middleton or Prince Harry. Shut up, fucking Prince Harry. Fucking abuse, I'm getting time. I have started writing a book about my life. I have actually started it. I haven't touched it for about 15 years, though. It'd be both of you screaming what at each other. No, Mount can hear. Mount can actually hear. Well, you can't in a minute. But yeah. Are you and your brother very close? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we are. Yeah, fraternal versus identical. Yeah. Yeah. Peter, we need Malk back on the streams and videos. I know he's busy. What a guy. Exactly. Man said, good. You cheeky fucks pinched the nurse's bums together. Yes. Yeah, but no, I if I thought about my future, I would like to spend it living with Matt. You know what I mean? I think that'd be nice, you know, because we're old enough now that we know to just have our own. I'd have my own little private space like this, and he can have his, and we don't have to spend all day together because that's too much. But we're there, and if you need each other, you're there, and yeah, I think that'd be lovely. Richard said, when Mike loses a load of weight, hang on. Where's that gone? When Mike loses a load of weight, it did look like Mark, just less tendon tattoos. Exactly. There is sharp dropped hard gay. Because I am quite a fair bit heavier than Mark, you know, a good like 4 stone. Well, when we're the same weight, our faces are, you know, we do look the same. And also, he's had a harder life, you know, working outside on, you know, on his skin. Hello, Brinks. He said, if 10 zombies tried to break through your front door right now, what weapon are you picking? What have I got out? I don't know. I would pull the cupboard down in front of my door so that it could only open about that wide, right? And there's no way you'd get that door open. You'd have to take that door completely off. It would open about that much. Every single time something poked through that door, I would take something very heavy or heavy and sharp and chop it off. Right? You should try to get him on one of the live streams. Yeah. Fanny said, I want to live with Mark and you too. Fanny, that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. Okay, said, just tell them this story and they'll leave you feeling sorry for themselves. First of all, I knew this at high school was, I knew this at high school. One was our twins. One was blonde and tall, Colin, and the other was short black hair, kind of chubby, Rick. We used to call them Rick pre-Colin because his genetic code was lacking. Yeah, because you, fuck's sake, that's quite good. Because you can get twins. Like my nan was a twin, but that was a boy and a girl, so they were fraternal twins. And I've got some Barney's kids. He's got twins, but they're a boy and a girl, so they're fraternal twins. But yeah, it just, if me and Mark are the same weight, we do look like pretty much identical. And yeah, you look at us as like young when we was like kids. There's pictures I can't tell the difference. Drop said, zombies break through door. Mike leans in and kisses it softly. Yeah, I'd embrace that zombie. Put the zombies in a blender. You know, how pissed is she seen from Shaun of the Dead Mad? How pissed is she? Oh, how pissed is she saying? Yes. Well, I've only got this one.
Pissed.
But yes. Oh, the how pissed when she's walking down the road, isn't it? Shade. Yeah, I quite like a bit of tequila. Sorry, I keep saying that, but I do every time I drink it. I'm like, oh, that's quite nice. Shade, Sade. About music now, Fanny. Fanny, what are you drinking tonight? Are you on the green uns? Or are you fucking hell? Or are you on the clear stuff? Oh yeah, Sade, and yeah, it's Liz's album. It's been a long time since I watched Shaun of the Dead. I've got it there. I'm looking at it right now. Have you ever watched the extras of Shaun of the Dead, where they talk about the version of the film that is made for like planes, where it's censored, and they keep saying prink instead of prick, or any swear words it's prink. That's fucking hilarious. Also, I knew identical twins in primary school, Kirsty and Rachel. I could never tell them apart when they were together. Doctor, I still can't believe that you haven't taken the scene from Shaun of the Dead where he says, I fucking knew it. Keep reminding me. Yeah, funking morning. Yeah, funking and prink. Yes. Great, isn't it, Rich? I found it hilarious. Yeah, prink. That's it, funking, yeah. It's not prink, is it? It's just one word where you goes, prink. Donnie said that guy in the background needs medical attention. Was that one? Yeah, that's the last person who tried to usurp me as a king. I liked, after I took him down and, you know, and removed his body. Penny, can you see what's underneath it, actually? Can you see that? What's that, Penny? I like to put the crown on him just as a teaser. Funk, yeah. Yes. No, I never had a problem with it either. I had 2 sets in my school, one female, one male. Yeah, called a kilt a skirt. Yes, exactly. Blackmail said the only thing that people always say to me is that they find it very weird that my best friend is a woman. Oh, people often find it very difficult to even get that you can have a female as a friend. Talik's my best friend. That one. Paul said, I say fudge king. I'm trying not to swear nice. Very funker in my funking department is funking ill, and you can see why I'm funking angry. Looks like mini drop bits. No, look there. Penny, look there, just there. You know what that is. Come on, Penny. That there. Just there. You know what it is, Penny. It's a thing very, very dear to my heart. Oh, Christ. Stand up now. I need a slash anyway. Still here. Oh, look, that matches there. I've never noticed that. Yeah, that's always on display, Fanny. It should be. I'm going to have a slash. Let me see if I can find a video that you lot can watch while I have I've sat back down now. I just pissed my pants at this time. At this rate. Hang on. What we got? I doubt I'll be back in time. Most of these videos are quite short now. I don't think I've got anything long. Slow down with your comments if I've got to read them all. Right, let's get a head start, shall we? At least I'll get up first. See if I can make it back in 7 seconds. No, well, this one's 47 seconds, so fucking
Hey kid, are you being bullied? Get yourself the cool kid knife. You'll soon be the coolest kid in school. For 50 quid, you can be the coolest kid in town. The HX Outdoors cool kid knife. You're giving you too much homework? Show them your cool kid knife. They'll soon change their mind. Get your cool kid knife now. Only 50 quid from HX Outdoors. The cool kid knife. The coolest knife a kid could ever have. A cool kid knife by HX Outdoors.
I am actually back. I just not sat down yet. Oh. Right. Comments. Everyone enjoys a good sit down wee every now and then, yes. Not in your pants, though. I get the notion and man-sized tissues. Oh gosh. Penny, dropped. I would have put the red shoe ones on, but I was on the wrong folder. Who's always been your voice of reason? I made it. Evil. Right, media. To get back on the normal folder. YouTube streams. There you go. Right. Comments. Need a red shoe folder. Stop being a pervert just because you want to see me in high heels. Black Metal said, my woman best friend, Mike. What was you saying, mate? I don't know what you're saying now. I'm going to lasso you. Let's lasso you, shall we? Obviously, I'm not very good at lasso. I'm doing it left-handed, by the way. I did it right-handed, I could do it one go. So I'm like fucking Jack Burton. Missed. Ah, no, the first one's a faker. Oh, fuck it. Okay, I've done it. Fuck it. Hello, Carlos. How you doing, mate? Nah, fucking one won't move. Flick those cards at me hard. How you doing, Carlos? He said, Mike, I see the shirt. Sounds good, mate. Yeah, I'm on it, mate. I'm on it. I'm on it, Carlos. How you doing, mate? I was thinking about you earlier. Totally non-sexual. Just, you know, I can think about someone. Don't know why I was. I genuinely was. Yeah, I like a bit of tequila. It's got something different. 28 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. Come on, say hello. Yeah. Oh, what's the tequila? Made in Mexico, bottled in Germany, sold in fucking London. She is the voice of reason. We have been since we were younger. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I started just pouring it out. It's fucking straight. Being a twin, I've always grown up knowing a brother. And then I had a younger brother and a younger brother. So I've always grown up with 3 brothers, then we had a sister, right? My sister is the youngest of 5 of us. Me, Matt, Jim, John, Rachel, yeah. But because I've always had the company of males, I quite like having female friends. I can be a completely different person with a female friend, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe not. That's a lie. I'm always myself anyway. But what I mean by that, it's nice to have a female friend. I like having, like Nate, Metallic, yeah, my best friend. And I had a female best friend years ago called Siobhan. And yeah, it's just different. You can have a different relationship as a friend. You know what I mean? Drops I have 3 brothers too. Gary, how you doing, mate? He said, evening, Mike. I see the actor John Alford was found dead in prison. I didn't know he was in prison. Carlos said, I might have to look him up, mate. How you doing, Gary? Carlos said, good, great, pal. Like the Sobek video. Just ordered mine today. All the trimmings. Don't think I'll bother to ban it, if you know what I mean. You can have a ban if I bother making one. I'll make you one eventually. Shut it, Carlos. I'll make you one. Eva said, I wish I had a brother. Where's Siobhan gone? This was a long time. That was like 20 years. She just moved on. Well, I'll tell you what it was, actually. She started going out with someone who I thought was a complete fucking bellend, and I stopped talking to her. Because I know that sounds completely, like, really fucked up, right? But I felt quite betrayed by that. And what happened was, she just stopped coming around here. But one day, she used to come around here every day. She would even come in here and wake me up when I was asleep. You know, basically, my mum would let her in, but even if I was awake or not. So she'd wake me up in the morning, and, you know, and then she started going out of this complete fucking bellend I couldn't stand. Didn't tell me, just stopped coming around here. And after about a week, I found out she was going out with him, and I just thought, oh, fuck you then, you know, and just cut off, like completely cut her off. And I've only ever seen her twice since then, and I'm all right with her now, but, you know, yeah. Siobhan is actually spelled really weird. It's Siobhan. It's Irish. She weren't Irish, though. Her dad might have been. She was mixed race. So her mum was black and her dad was white. Drop said, "Shove on, go on." Sound like some kind of Japanese religion. Yeah. It was usually the case. Foal had a female friend like that, turned her into a right cunt. Yeah, but yeah, you know, she was my best friend for years. She was. But yeah, but she started going out with this complete knobhead who she had 2 kids with and now split up with, and you know, and like since then she's had 2 kids with another bloke, and then the dickhead has like attacked him, the new boyfriend, and all this, which I always knew was going to happen. I mean. But I like the company of women in a non-sexual way. I like having female friends. I can talk, because the problem is a lot of men are talking to women with they don't have any intention of being friends. That's not why they're talking to them. You know, sort yourself out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like having female friends. You can talk to them about different things. You know what I mean? Evil says Siobhan is one of my middle names. Yes. Do you say Siobhan or Siobhan? Because the Siobhan that I knew preferred her name being said Siobhan, not Siobhan. Yeah. That's where Penny is my best friend. Yeah, well, there you go. You know what I mean? Cookie said, like where babies come from. You know. Yes. But yeah, oh, what are you talking to about? No, you can have, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but yeah. I've got a lot of male friends, but what I'm trying to say is a lot of blokes don't actually have female friends. They either have women they're trying to shag, or women who are the girlfriends of people they know, and they're not friends with them. Whereas I have quite a few female friends, you know, and you. Yeah, I don't know you're pissing around, Cookie, but you know, I know people who legitimately think that men shouldn't be friends with women. Don't I? Cookie said they're all friends to shag them. Drop said I'm trying to shag my best friend, and things are looking good. Yes, there you go. There you go. The drop succeeded. He succeeded. But yeah, I like having female friends. It enriches my life because I have a twin brother, 2 other brothers. If I want to talk, and loads of male friends, if I want to talk to them about, you know, it's like Pokemon, got to shag them all. Yes, exactly. You know, do crap now. By the way, I'll probably stream in here, the private stream again, because I'm so deaf. There's no point going outside. And I also noticed that if I fell asleep, oh no, it is natural, Cookie. It is natural, but it's also I don't go by the natural order of things. I'm different. I've always been different. I'm not joking though. No, I try to be different. I don't try to be different. I am. As Metallic would say, I'm not like the other girls. It's not what I'm trying to say there. Evil said, I struggle to make friends with other women. They don't seem to like me much. Well, that's the thing, though. Some women can't get on with other women. Or, like you said, other women don't seem to like you for some reason. And that's the thing. It's just, I think my issue is I just like to try and be friends with everyone. I've always had a big friend group. I've always known loads of people, and I've always been friends with everyone. I would never just talk to the bloke and not the woman. You know what I mean? You're going to be included in this as much as he is, because I'm not a dick. And I'm not saying anyone who does that's a dick, but that is what people do. I've known people, there's 2 people there, a man and a woman, and they'll only talk to the man. It's like the woman doesn't exist. Fuck that. Don't be a dimwit. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Gary. I'll have a look, mate. Penny said, I'm in my villain era. No one likes me. Oh, I fucking love you, Penny. I love you. But, yeah. Hi, Mike. You couldn't mention... Hang on. Hang on. Thank you for using the text service, by the way. That's great. So, who was it? Hang on, mate, hang on. So, okay, now Gary's used the text service. Evil said, I'll eerie your villain. Riches are generally hated by everyone equally. God, they're just rude, like the good old days. Right. Hi, Mike. You couldn't mention this on YouTube a couple of minutes ago. John Alford, the nonce. I can't remember who he is, though. I'm going to have to look him up. Has he been killed, did you say? I can't remember him in anything. Oh, him! Do you know what, Gary? I didn't know that was a thing. I remember him. If you're British, you may remember that actor. He's been killed in prison because he's a nonce. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Kneecapping pedos. I did not know that. I didn't know he was a pedo. Or he killed himself or something? Yeah, as he says, good. Looks like a nonce. What's happened? He killed himself or that? News. Oven jar. Yeah, dies in prison. It's probably been killed then. Looks like finally a lot of the prisoners in prison are doing a purge of the pedos. That time too. Gotta kill them all. It's one of these nonsense. Well, exactly. Yeah, gotta kill them all. Black Metal said, should I text you my number, Mike, so you have my contact number for when you pick up the dagger for me? You can do if you want. Text that number that's on the screen. London's burning. That's it. That's it. Evil. I think it is London burning because I recognise him now. Yeah. They all have kids and women on the outside. Well, yeah, but you know, still, they're not supporting them, are they? Ian Huntley's been killed, hasn't he? Maybe he killed himself. Found dead, they're saying. How long has he been in prison? Guys, he's found dead in prison. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember him in Grange Hill, but I can remember him in London's Burning, I think. Pete said, not sending the coffee donos that they should, are they? Like, yes, exactly. The number is not on the chat, Mike. It's there. It's here, look. 07398 224 148. Got to make a little thing of it. Got to make a little tune of it. Where was that? That's just gone. 07398 224 148. Call Mike. He is great. 07938 224 148. There you go. That's how I don't treat you. Fuckers. Absolute fuckers. You don't know you've been born, mate. He probably killed himself then. Nice jingle. Pretty good, wasn't it, Peach? Pretty good, wasn't it? Sounds like a carpet commercial. The things I treat you to, you know, you're like, you buy one, you get one free. I say you buy one, get one free. 07398 224 148. Memorize it. I said buy one. Oh, gosh. 2468, you can watch me masturbate. Fucking hell, funny. Oh, God. Every time someone visits me, I always have a look around for the camera. I think, you ain't going to want to watch me wank, I tell you. And there's no point trying to blackmail me. I've got no money. I have a plan. If anyone ever tries to blackmail me, I'll be on the news, 100%. Because I'll be chopping some fucker's head off, I tell you. I'd say, yeah, okay, I'll pay you. Someone's got to meet me in person. Someone's dying. If I'm getting blackmailed, it's all coming out, Not I've done anything wrong, but yeah. How many coffee donors for a show, Mike? It depends what you want to say. I've got an OnlyFans. I genuinely have. Get the link for OnlyFans up. So onlyfans.com/ and then write the word weapon collector. Yes. Oh, fuck it. I'll Google it for you. All right. I just need to talk to my computer. Can you take me to OnlyFans / weapon collector, please? OnlyFans content guidelines generally prohibit the promotion of weapons and illegal acts. I never said that, you bastard. OnlyFans weapon collector. That's no good. It can't do it. It exists. It's real. It's there. It lives with us on Earth. Bill said that was a great movie, Penny. What was that? Hello, BB Grill. Are those guns off a Temu? Oh, hang on, mate. Hang on. This one goes out to BB Grill. Yeah, BB Grill.
Are those real?
Real. Put it this way. If I pick one up and put it to your face, pull the trigger, will you be dead?
Fall is done with his scooter. Nice. Welcome on, Fall. Black Metal said, I have sent you a text, Mike, and I've also set up your ring. Oh, fucking hell, that's a good ringtone. Nice. Just be aware, though, if I ever call you back, it won't be on that same number. It won't be on that number. I can only receive text. This is like the Cinco phone. I can only receive text. I can't send them back. However, it means I've got your number if I need to contact you. Did he do everything he was trying to do evil? Yeah, Bordello of Blood. Penny, I recommended you that in the first place, didn't I? Did I recommend you that? Yeah. Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood. Greg said, dual wielding video puts me off, Peach. What did Peach say? Mike plays with big two-hander, yes. No, not Gorgle of Blood. Bordello of Blood, shut up. I want someone to link my OnlyFans. Don't be a pussy. Share the OnlyFans. Not that, nothing rhyme. So I can imagine you ringing someone at 3 a.m. on a random late night talk, Mike. It's very rare for me to answer the phone. I won't answer the phone to people I don't know. I hate talking on the phone. It's weird. You know, like you'd think I like live streams. I have full control over everything. I hate talking on the phone. It does my head in. I hate it. Yeah. If you've ever spoke to me on the phone, genuinely take that as a great privilege, but I fucking hate it. I don't hate talking to you, though. I enjoy talking to you when I talk to you on the phone. Persia, Penny, Drop, Metallic, anyone else ever called me. But I don't like it for some reason. I don't know. It might be partly because I'm deaf as well. There you go. Thank you, Pete. Yes. Pete has put the link on. The real link. Yes. That'll take you to it. Be aways, be proposed if you go to it, though. Sorry, that's a little. The only person who would get be aways, be proposed is me. That was from In Bed with Medina, and it was these martial arts bloke, and he'd written out this thing, be aware, be prepared. But it looked like he'd wrote, be aware, be prepared. Because the R looked like an S. It's one of those weird little jokes that isn't in my head. So it's the same. I never answer the phone, and I usually use a Sharpie to black out my mail and packages whenever I throw them out. So might call that paranoia. No, it's normal. But if you text this, I'll have your number. I can call you back. I must have your number. Then I might even have your number because it forwards it. So you might need to text me your number if you want me to have your number. Drop says, for all the times you've cried into the phone for me, Mike, can he believe you'd say that? I hate it. I hate it. Oh, Black Metal said, did you see my message? Sorry, I didn't check my phone, mate. Sorry. Oh, there you go. Penny has sent, I'm a sexy bitch. You certainly are. You certainly are. Seraphim has sent a message saying, hi, it's me, Seraphim. I had someone say penis, send nudes, just the word no. All right. I don't know if I can check the number though, because the thing is, it's forwarded number. I don't know. Did you see my message? No worries, Mike. Just a quick note. Always text me first before you call me. I don't rip your head off thinking that someone is trying to cause trouble. That's what I do, mate. Yes, text. What I'll do. Say if I rang you up and you didn't answer, I would then text you saying it's Mike. Yeah. Fall said I showed Evil in bed with me dinner last year. She only let me have it on for 5 minutes. That was crap. Some people have no taste. Fall, I totally agree with you there. In Bed with Me Dinner is one of the greatest things that's ever been put on the telly, ever. Evil, I love you, mate, but you need to rewatch that. Rewatch it. You're missing out on one of the greatest televisual experiences ever. Ever. Fucking In Bed with Me Dinner. It's amazing. Fall, it's nice to hear someone who's actually seen it. I don't know many people who have ever even watched it. Persia, you haven't even seen In Bed with Me Dinner, have you? Wonderful. Genuinely, I would say, Bob Mills, amazing human being, and I would say some of my not this any of the same. Some of the way I portray myself on live streams is influenced by Bob Mills because I find he's fucking hilarious. Yes. But they're not on my list. Yeah, no, Bob Mills is a bit of an influence on who I am as a human being. I love Bob Mills. Have you watched the animated Macbeth yet? No. I haven't. You'll know if I have. Put it on the fucking list. Have I ever seen Eat the Rich? No. I haven't. I don't think so, anyway. You heard In Between Us is remaking again. Yeah, but, well, like a sequel. Evil said, one moment, I need to punish that rude fool. Fall's getting the batter in now. Fall said it was one of the Channel 4 greats. Yeah, In Bed with Me Dinner was amazing. It was amazing. Although I think it might have been on ITV, but I don't know. In Between Her. Eat the Rich, I don't know. I meant to do saying Eat the Rich, you've reminded me of a also Lemmy from Motorhead is in the film. Okay. So I said, have you ever seen Life and Times of Grizzly Adams? Yes, I've seen that, yeah. I used to fucking love Grizzly Adams as a kid. Eat the Rich. That makes me think of a song, which then made me remember I was supposed to be doing a new playlist for today because I've been listening to my music a little bit too much. Like, my drunk playlist has now become my sober playlist. So I'm listening to the same music, drunk and sober, which I don't often do. But it means I've listened to it so much that I listen to that same playlist every day. I'm getting a bit bored now. So I either need you lot to send me some new songs, which you have to do on email. If you'd like to do that, actually, send me emails with some songs, links to YouTube. Because I can't, if I do shuffle on my YouTube playlist, there's so many songs on there, it doesn't shuffle the whole playlist for some reason. What it does, it only shuffles the first 300 songs. Well, there's probably another 400 songs on that playlist that never get played. And also, if you listen to it long enough, it only repeats. So say there's like 700 songs, it will only do 300 of them, and it will actually, this is how shit YouTube's shuffle mode is, it will actually only do about 20 or 30 songs, and then it starts repeating them. So basically, their repeat function is we'll pick 20 songs, and then we'll randomly go between them, and then we'll start that again. That's not random at all. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. So I need to watch some more cowboy movies, see if I can spot any Bowie notes. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. False said, I've been battered. Now I have to avoid being those girls. Oh, gosh. Drop said, you don't like what I send. No. I do like what you sent. I may not mention it, but I must have songs you've sent on my playlist. Did you send the Billie Eilish, like, I can't what you'd call it. I'm an old man, techno version. Every day we're shuffling, just the first round of songs, yes. No, send them anyway, Drop. Send them anyway. Whether I say I like them or not, send them. Get Spotify. I could do that, but I find it easy not to. Hello, or Henny, clinically depressed cat. Hello, clinically depressed cat. He said, hey mate, getting conflicting information on machetes. Are they still legal to buy? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I was talking about this last night. But, so machetes are 100% definitely legal to buy, but a lot of companies think they're not. So it's really, really, really difficult to buy them now. Oceanized chill version. I'd like that dropped. Yeah, send me that. Now you sent me like a techno, like more like version. I thought. Sorry. Where was I? Machetes are still legal to buy. The law changed and it said zombie knives and machetes. What it should have said was zombie knives and zombie machetes. Standard machetes are not illegal. Yes. Did you ever listen to Gelfestein Opt Bit Electric? I don't know, drop maybe beat, so I might have. Even as Persia eating. Yes. Yes. Do version. Cookies, and I'm so pissed I didn't even buy a Spartan machete. Clinically depressed. Yeah, but they are legal. 100% clinically depressed. What it was, it's so badly worded because they changed it to zombie knives and machetes are banned. As I say, it shouldn't. That's not what it should say. It should say zombie knives and zombie machetes. So your standard gardening machete that doesn't have serrations, yeah, you can buy that, you can own that, you can sell it. They're not illegal. But people think they are. The reason I say this, cat, because I looked up last night. I wanted, not last night, but the other night, I was looking up to buy a machete and I couldn't find any anywhere. Couldn't find any to buy. Bill said, Mike, do you ever find to watch long piece? I haven't yet. No, I'll try to, though, Bill. Bill, if you can send me a link to somewhere, what I'll do is then I'll bookmark that link. That might be easier. If you can send me the link in an email, Bill, and I'll bookmark it. Saint said, wait, machetes are hard to find now. It's annoying since I don't any. I looked online, Saint, and I couldn't find any. Not for like £7 anyway. Yeah. Cheap as I can find. Yeah, Persia, exactly. Machetes used to be £7. You can't find the fuckers now for a decent price. And it's because of that bullshit of zombie knives and machetes, which isn't true. It's zombie knives and zombie machetes. Cunts, in fact. Pisses me off, that does. Black said, one band that will make you laugh is banned green jelly, 3 little pigs. Okay. Send me a link. Send me a link. Saint said, I think D&B sell a few. Talking about 25. Yeah, they should be £7. Yeah, Persia's back. Right. If people are up for a little chat in maybe 15 minutes, I'll get a couple of people. Persia, would you like to have a little chat on camera with just me, just for a bit? And then I might chuck you off for a bit and then get Ben in the dropped on for a bit live if they're up for it. And then we'll go private, maybe 1-ish. And Rich, if you want to, but what I want to do is for the people who don't get a chance to chat properly sometimes, because there's too many of us on, I want to have a chat with some of you lot separately so we can actually chat. Because, like, sometimes Persia or Penny or whoever, when there's loads of us on, not everyone gets a chance to talk. So I might do Persia for a bit and then change and go to someone else, and then we'll get all private afterwards. All right? So those £7 ones must have been pop. No. I've got a £7 machete, Saint, that is the fucking dog's bollocks. It's a Tramontina, fucking decent carbon steel fucking machete that lasts you forever. No, there's nothing wrong with them. It's all they just stamp them out, heat treat them, rivet handle on, sharpen them, or whatever, whichever order, and they're fucking great. Yeah. Yeah. They're fucking brilliant. They last you forever. They last you forever. Don't ever slag off a £7 machete, Saint. Fucking Saint. I should have a natural aversion to this religious nutter. Saint. Who is this Saint? Saint of bullshit. Joking. Saint, I love you really. I sent your package to Mr. Saint because I didn't know what the fuck he fucking told me his address and didn't tell me what his name was. Mr. Saint. May well be his name. Mr. Saint. Love you really, mate. Black Metal said, I forgot to ask you, Mike, did you find out what stuff Steve was offering you last week? No. What was happening? I can't remember that. I cannot remember Steve offering me something. Pete said, found a bill hook that would be good for a Bowie mod. Put a Discord down. Nice. I need to get a bill hook. I noticed they've gone up in price as well, Pete. Drops said, took the handle off, then realised I was supposed to be filming it. I said, if you miss bits dropped, it's okay. As long as I get some footage. As long as I get some footage, it's okay. Oh, hang on. So he's actually texted me the I recognise that. I do actually recognise that. I may have actually seen that before. Yeah. Thanks, and I was thinking, hope my mum don't ask who the fuck is Mr. Saint. Well, yes. Well, exactly. Well, because you didn't tell me your name, I had to just write Mr. Saint on it. Oh, gosh. I guess Fall is safe for now. Yes, I hope so. Does anyone know who Clarence Claymore is? Is that from... Oh, fucking hell. The fucking... Yeah, I know who Clarence Claymore is. Yes, that's from Big Les. Is it Big Les? Yes, Clarence Claymore's from Big Les, isn't it? Yeah. Black Metal said, them 3 weapons where I said that you can have it, but all I wanted you to give me was a cult foot as well. That Black Metal, no bullshit, right? That is a complete blank. I don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about. Honestly. Yeah, Big Les. I haven't watched loads of Big Les, but I've watched a fair bit and I do like it. Yeah, great. The doc said, yes, and legend to you too, Cookie. If you know, you know, innit? The doc said, had the same problem, St. Mike sent me stuff and the landlord had to work out who penning the drop was. Yeah. Well, I know you two's names, but I've sort of refused to call you them, not because, I don't know, because it seems wrong to call you your names. Saint said, I've given you my full name before, Mike. Michael, don't remember. I ain't got a fucking clue. I don't have. Yeah, but because I don't try to remember. You might have. You might have. You may have so. Do I need to know it? No. I know most people's names from buying stuff on when they buy stuff off me on PayPal, through PayPal. Because most people have their real name on there. But that is client. That is doctor-patient confidentiality, you see. I won't tell people the things you have wrong with you. You might have to look last Friday or Saturday. Drop said, I refuse to use your name too, Mike. You don't want like a Les. Never been called Les. I have been called, not that that's a nickname for Michael. So the names I get called are Mike, Michael, if I'm in trouble. My surname, which I won't tell you. Very, very occasionally I get called Mick. And then some of my family members who like to take the piss call me Michelle. Exactly, dropped. I was getting to the Michelle bit, but I can accept that. Michelle is not a girl's name. Michelle is just Michael in French. You know. Or Michelle, yes. Peach said, all my online friends call me Peach. When we see each other in real life, it's weird to change it. Well, exactly. As I say, can't. You fucking dare. Yes, because we had that issue, like when Metallic came around and said to your mum, you know, just talking to your mum about, like, you, and she said, yes, and then she said your name and then, like, your sister's name. And Metallic was like, who's that then? And realised that she'd always known you as Peach. I had a step-granddad, Granddad Les. One of my dad's really good mates was Les, yeah. Michelle, the WeaponCollector, yes. Evil said he has an unwritten NDA for people's real names. I do. I know everyone's real names, really. Great view person, never trust anyone called Mick with a Bowie knife. I know, but no. This is the problem. There's a dual yin-yang reality there. One of the most fucked up Australians you'll ever meet with a Bowie is called Mick. One of the greatest people you'll ever meet with a Bowie knife is called Mick. Mick Dundee. Fucking Crocodile Dundee's named Mick, innit? I'm right there. So there's a dual reality there. The worst and the best are mixed Australians with Bowie knives. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Cookie, innit? Carla said, Mike, I have to go. It's nearly midnight. I'll turn to funky and see you next week. Good night, mate. Mick Dongle, yes. Yes. Take care, Carlos. Love you, mate. Mr. Aloft Artisan said, do you have an EDC Vaseline on hand? For tactical reasons. Yeah, I do. Just there. Right there. There you go. It's nearly run out there. Yeah, of course. I've always got my EDC Vaseline at hand. Why wouldn't you? That's not a knife. That's a knife, yeah. None of you know my full name. No. Saint said he has my address written down. Google Maps waiting for me to say something wrong. I've always got the fucking Vaseline at hand. Why not, Mr. I love artisan? Got it, mate. Got it. Would you like me to put some on for you? You have to pay though. Black Metal says, "You got any plans for next week?" Tomorrow I'm going to be hungover. It depends how much I drink. I might go on a proper bender. I might drink all of the tequila, all of the sake, and all of the vodka, and all of the beer I've got. It's quite a lot. Which means I might not stop drinking until maybe midday tomorrow. Carrying on from now. I don't know. That's what I feel like doing. If I do that, I may still be hungover Monday. But no, I don't know. Videos. I need to make a couple of things. Drop said pants. I'd love for you to put pants on, Mike. Next 4 days I recover from today. Exactly. He's jelly. Yes. Evil said, "I see you planned knifey spoony before I played." Yes. But no, I don't know. I have lists of shit I need to do. Hello, Tactical. How you doing, mate? Oh, that one goes up to Tactical. Cookie said that's from Evil. I can think. What's the from? Fucking hell, I can't read that. Cookie. How many old women have you molested tonight? And are there criminal charges happening, Tactical? Told you about 4 hours EPA. Some of the people was a bit concerned about you, Tactical. They thought you'd either in prison or died or something, you know. I said, no, he's all right. He escapes from the mental hospital, the old folks home every weekend. Right, a couple of minutes, Persia, and I'll get you on for a bit. And then I'll chuck you off and I'll get Pen and the Drops on for a bit. And then if Rich wants to come on for a bit, yeah. Don't talk to Tactical. I'm going to start deleting your comments if you're talking to him. That's gone. Actually, did delete it. None of them slipped. No, none, mate, slipped them a roofie. Aliens didn't get him. Why would an alien take Tactical? Why? Drop says, "Stop screaming it from the roof, Tactical." Saint said, "So how do these private streams work?" So you send me an email just saying hello, and I send you a link. You click the link and you follow the instructions. That's it. And it's simple. Persia dropped someone else, Tactical. Richard, how would you tell Saint how easy it is? You just follow the instructions. Click the link and it tells you what to do. And then you just show up and talk, yeah. Allow your camera, allow your microphone. Yeah. If you, here's a tip for you, right? If you want to get into the inner circles of things, get on camera and talk to me privately. Then you are in the inner circle. You're in with the tosspots then. You're really one of us then. That's how easy it is. It's easier than a roof with granny. Hello, Tactical. Hello, cheers. You fancy a little private chat later? Oh, we'll actually go private later this time. Saint said, like they aren't viewable like a regular public stream. Seems easy enough. So, yeah. When I get Persio on in a minute, that will still be public. But when I go private, I'll then send you the link. And it's private. No one can see anything. Yeah. But it's very simple. Just chat where you don't have to worry about what you say. Yeah. Doctor, tell your shit to allow the things and don't be a puss. Don't be a puss. Talk to us. Got a new fucking catchphrase there. Don't be a puss. Talk to us. That rhyme though, does it? Right, my hearing things should be already out somewhere. What, I tapped them there? What have I done with them? I put them here so I didn't have to fuck them out. Let me get my hearing things. Do you know what, Cookie? If you wanted to come on a private stream completely naked, yeah. Get your dick out, mate. Get your puss out. Get your puss out. We don't care. There you go. There's another catchphrase for you. Get your puss out. We don't care. Drop says, still picturing Tactical in his roof shouting at one of a construction worker. Oh, Christ. Right, Persia, I'm going to get you on now. I hate how deaf I am. Literally never been this deaf my whole entire life. Horrible. Well, I've not been going outside at night when I live stream because there's no point. I won't be able to hear you. All right. Don't be a tit. That don't rhyme. That does not rhyme for. Good try. Don't be a tit. Talk to Mick. Nearly. Maybe. We have a caller online. Yes. Right. Where am I doing? Persia. Hello, operator. Fuck off. I'm a defo, mate. I can't help it. You're taking the piss out of someone with a disability here. Fucking Saint! That cheeky bastard. He said, right, I'm going to come on fucking privately. Now get a bed. No, Saint, fuck you. I'm not saying goodnight to you. You just claimed you don't, Cookie, don't say goodnight to him. He just claimed he was coming on privately. And now he's got a bed. Don't be a puss. Talk to us. Bring back bullying. What do you think I've been trying to do all night? used to call me on my cell phone. Saint, good night. Don't sleep well. Do have nightmares. And let the bugger bum you. Right? Nah, good night, mate. See you later. Pete say. Tactical's the sailor of ships and breaker of granny's hips. Yes, now that does rhyme. He's a saint, Mike, at the church in the morning. All the more reason to think the fuck off. I love you, Saint. See you later, Mr. Saint. What are you the saint of? Before you go, Saint, tell us what you're the saint of. Otherwise, we're going to attribute you to the saint of buggery. Okay? See you in a minute, Eva. Right, Saint is the saint of buggery then. He has been assigned. Pleasure, yes, I see your core memory you sent me. Saint of talking shite. Fair enough. Fair enough, done. Good night, Saint. Take care, mate. See you later. Au revoir or just voir? Voir. Oh, God. It's a heathen stream only. It's tactical, isn't it? I love being a heathen. Gary says, right, Mike, I'm off. A day in the pub for me on Sunday. Crystal Palace versus Leeds. Good night, mate. I hope your team wins. Take care, Gary. Good having you on, mate. See you later. Good night, mate. I'll take that banner off now. That's worked good, though. But, you know, if people are sending me messages on fucking that shit, I don't get no fucking money. Persia, your link has been sent, mate. I think. Right, I'll speak to Persia for a bit. And then if Penny and the Drops are ready, I'll speak to them for a little bit. And then if Richard wants to talk privately for a bit, no, publicly for a bit, so he can, just what I'm trying to do is I've Metallic mentioned it recently because often I'm drunk. Last time she was on, I know it doesn't bother people, but often when there's lots of us on, not everyone can get a word in fucking edgeways. So it's nice that I can let people on get what they want out. You ready, mate? Has that worked? What's happened?
I don't know.
Hang on, mate. There you go. That's it.
Good evening.
How you doing, mate? You alright?
I'm not going to start complaining because I wouldn't stop.
It's been that shit, has it?
Yes.
I'd say feel free, but don't bother if you don't want to do. Anything good?
Shit. Nothing's broken. Nothing new.
All right, fair enough, mate. Yeah, fair enough. By the way, Persia, it's always lovely to talk to you. You're one of my favourite people in the world.
Of course, I'm fucking awesome.
That's the right answer as well. What are you drinking tonight? Having a drink or not bothering?
Yes, I'm on the skull.
Oh, nice. The strong stuff then.
No.
I love that you drink that because that brings back like fucking childhood memories for me. That's a core memory for me, Skull.
It's lovely.
It's nice, isn't it?
When I first seen it at the shop, I was like, fuck it, Skull's about 5 or 6%. I got it and brought it home, and I was like, fucking 2.8%. Fuck?
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah,
you can drink more of it.
It's actually like a nice drink, isn't it? You don't drink it like booze. It's actually like a nice.
It's less than a quid a can.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
3.86 4 of them.
Nice. Yeah, I think my mum and dad used to drink them like 20 years ago when they was both trying to stop. So this was when like me and Malcolm was becoming alkies. My mum and dad was trying to stop, as in like I think they was trying to say to us, "Oh, we'll stop if you stop," sort of, and there was less booze about. But yeah,
that's lovely. It's light.
It's all right, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I'm quite enjoying this tequila tonight. It's just something different.
I haven't drank tequila in about 20 years, and I know exactly what happened if I did.
Yeah. Well, that's what I always think would happen if I drink Jamaican gin. Not gin, sorry, Jamaican rum.
Guarantee it, I would be ill.
It makes me gag just like the smell of it. So, what did you think of that fucking Chris dagger? Didn't that shine up lovely?
Oh, that turned out so nicely. So nicely.
I'm a lazy bastard normally, Persia. I don't know how it came out that nice because I'll be honest with you, it made my hands hurt, but it was like a proud pain. It was like, this is a good pain because I'm making that look fucking nice. You know what I mean?
Done it really well.
No machine. That was just I got some sandpaper and I fucking clamped it down to the bench and I just stood there. I think I was in a weird mood. Is that good, mate?
How long did that take you?
Probably only half an hour. This is the weird thing. Didn't take as long as I thought it was going to.
It must be a mild steel then. I mean, the reason the tip on it isn't needle point anymore is because it was a really good throwing knife when I was 18, and I used to throw it at my bedroom door. It was a pine door, and I used to sit in my bed.
I was supposed to do better. In fact, I could probably the house. Yeah.
Dad used to go mental.
Lucky I did make a crisp blade. Sorry, Persia. I did make a crisp blade. It's quite nice. And then I started fucking around making it a bit too fancy, and I don't like it. I think a crisp blade needs a simple handle because you need to show off the blade. You know what I mean? You don't need a fancy guard and a fancy fucking handle, because the crisp blade is the special thing.
The reason a crisp blade is wavy the way it is when you plunge it in and you twist it, it makes the wound uneven on the inside, and it makes it difficult to stitch.
Yeah.
The same as the tri-blade daggers. When you stab somebody with that, you pull it out, it's difficult to stitch. Well, you put a crisp blade in and twist and pull it out. It makes obviously all different cuts on the inside, all different shapes, and it's fucked up.
So I'm just pouring myself a drink. Let me just read these comments quickly, Peugeot. False. Evil said, I don't have a southern window. I don't know what that's about. Think of it like a bonsai, Evil. No idea. I have a cactus that won't stop growing. Baby cacti. Okay. You grow anything, Peugeot? Or are you not interested in that?
I've got hydrangea. And what's in the front garden? A tree, an evergreen tree. I just wanted to let it grow, and my wife got my father-in-law to come down and trim it a few years ago, not knowing that it was a perennial. And when you cut a perennial into the brown, it won't grow green again.
That fucks them up, doesn't it? Yeah. Malcolm might have a lot of that with their work, that people like conifers, they cut it so all back to the brown. You fucked it, then you killed it essentially. Won't come back out.
I've got a sycamore growing in the garden that I trim down every year and cut down and use that to make my staffs and my cautious. You've got a lump here.
I was looking at it today because I can't remember why. It was either today or yesterday. I was looking for that fucking slate ripper, and I had that piece of wood in my hand. Because I ain't forgot. I make the fucking. I can never say what they're called. Geo fucking dendag, whatever the fuck they're called.
What?
How'd you say it? You know what about? Geoda. What?
Skin do.
No, not skin do. The club. With the spike.
Oh yeah, right. I've got a golden dag.
Yes, yeah. That's what I mean. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Golden dag.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you want me to make out of that, isn't it? Which I will.
Yes.
Yeah, I had that because I like the. What is the green colour on that?
What? Oh, it was
got a green
copper. The bottom it had a copper sleeve. I'll show you what copper sleeve it had.
Yeah, because it's got like a green tinge on the wood. By the way, if you're watching this and loving life, make sure you like the stream. I'll make Peugeot on screen.
I had a copper collar on it, and that is the copper collar, which I cut off and used elsewhere for this, obviously.
Yeah.
I had a big copper.
I quite like the green colour on it.
It's got the big bend in it though, and that's why I stopped using it as a staff, because I stored it behind my tumble dryer, and it couldn't have been 100% dry, and it's got a big, it's got a big bend in it now.
Christ. How's work going at the minute? Kicked any balls lately?
Work has been difficult. I'm losing some. I've lost staff. We're losing more staff. One of my favourite members of staff's leaving. He had his last shift on Thursday.
Oh, that's a shame.
And it's just as it started to get busy, because after Christmas it was fucking dead, to the point where people were going home 2 hours early every day for months.
Okay, no.
And then all of a sudden it's you stay back.
Can you not line them up on like a wall and just go over and like run up to them and nearly kick them in the balls and see how they flinch? And then that's like the rule, as in if they flinch too much, you're definitely getting it properly next time.
No, we don't do that. Just
this may sound ridiculous to people watching, but I know the Peugeot actually does kick his subordinates in the balls I know he does. I've
It's more
seen
of a
the
slap.
videos.
It's more of a sometimes you slap in the testicles as you're going
It's
past.
Scottish. It's like a normal thing for them.
How about a hearty handshake and a swift kick in the testicles? That's the whole point of sparring.
Is it?
Big bit of leg to protect your nuts.
Spelt BAWS, the balls. Fucking that terrible program's back on.
I wonder. Assassinate. Assassinate. That's a fucking insult. Like if somebody called me assassin, I could be like, who the fuck are you talking to?
I love it.
They've turned that into a love language. Assassinate. What the fuck are you talking to?
I'm gonna wait till it's finished, and just fucking me and Metallic just watch the whole lot in one go. I would have stopped after the first fucking series, but Metallic was like
to the fucking museum.
Not knowingly, I thought I was going to the Highlander Museum.
What fucking say you went to the fucking museum. Yeah, I bet you've got a big poster of Claire on your door.
Well, this is the thing, Persia. This is the thing. I think Cheryl has got me a great big picture of Claire, signed by Claire, because they met them when they was out one day. And she hasn't sent me it yet. And if she does, I promised her, because I'm not going to be a bastard. If I get a gift of someone, that's going on the wall. Whether I hate that woman or not, I'll put that Claire poster on my wall when I get it.
To make with love.
I hope it says that. Unbeknownst to her, if I win the lottery, she's going to have my hands round in it.
Like I've seen the first 4 seasons. I would want to love that woman. She's a bad bitch.
She's terrible. She ruins
and I mean,
the whole fucking thing.
How many times has that guy been raped because of her now?
Exactly. It's all their fault.
Completely. Because she's a fucking assassinate.
Ooh. Seen any good films? Like, what was you? So you watched Phantasm with your daughter, didn't you? Not recently, but we were talking about that, weren't we? I didn't like the first one.
The first one's shit. The first one's just building story.
Yeah. Did they get better then? Because I heard they do.
The second one, from what I remember, was like shit hot. And then there was the third. I vaguely remember watching the third. And then, like, they didn't make any more and kind of left the story hanging like, what the fuck? Now there's another 3 movies.
Yeah. Oh, no, there's
I didn't even know that they had brought out, like, another 3. So I've not watched the rest of them yet. But when I watched the first one with the Bairn, I was like, did you enjoy that one? I was like, no, that was boring.
Yeah. I felt the same thing, Persia. Don't get me wrong, I didn't hate it, but it didn't live up to the hype of all of what people always go on about Phantasms, like it's fucking amazing, as in a series. But I think that's the point. I think the series is probably pretty good. But that first one made me think, I don't even know why they made more.
The second one has got one of the best movie weapons in it ever. He gets 2 sawn-off shotguns and welds them together. And he's got a 4-barrel sawn-off shotgun with a nail for a front sight.
Nice.
How's that not going to be awesome?
Have you ever seen, Persia? Because not a lot of people have seen this film. Have you ever seen the film? I think it's called Undead. So it's made by a pair of brothers called the Spearig brothers, who went on to they made like Saw 10, I think, and they made like there's a vampire film that's got Willem Dafoe in and Ethan Hawke. Anyway,
I've seen that.
Their first film.
I've seen that. Daylight.
That's it.
I've seen that.
So their first film was a film called Undead. In Undead, the main bloke's got a triple-barreled pump-action shotgun that's like homemade, but that's worth like it's not amazing, but it's worth a look at. They're either New Zealand or Australian, so it's got that sort of cool Australian New Zealand vibe, because I really like Australian New Zealand films. They got like a vibe to them, haven't they?
Have you ever seen Once We Were Warriors?
Yes,
That's the
I
New
love
Zealand
that film. It's
film.
great.
Hook the man
Yeah.
some fucking eggs.
Yeah, that's a great film, isn't it?
Mm.
There's a sequel to that. I've never seen it though. Yeah, Once More Warriors.
Sequel?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a Once More Warriors 2. Yeah. I like talking about the sort of the rare films not a lot of people have seen. Yeah, yeah, Once More Warriors. I need to buy it on DVD though. We are just having a chin wag. I'll have a chin wag with what I'm trying to do is because often I don't get a chance to talk to Budgie properly because there's like 10 of us on, so no one gets to have a proper chat, do they? You know what I mean? You're all just shouting at each other. You know what I mean? I am still paying attention to the comments though, but you're better off asking questions than like statements. I don't know. I don't know.
Your
Yeah.
thumb's having a chat. Fuck you, dropped.
Yeah, fuck you, dropped. Interfering with our fucking chat. Yeah. He's just jealous.
Just jealous because they didn't have a Blue Peter badge.
No, is that genuine?
Yes. I was like, you know what?
You told me the story before, didn't you? Yeah, you told me the story.
Oh, man. Do you want a Blue Peter badge? I said, yes, a fucking day. He went, right, there you go. What the fuck? Why are you walking about with a Blue Peter badge in your pocket?
Fuck. You can get into fucking museums for free now.
You can get into museums for free any fucking way.
Oh, gosh. He said, fancy putting your head on upside down knobhead. That was Cookie said that. That's the most entertainment thing I can do today. Where you're on your Boeing. Pleasure, you said you're going to try and join in the Boeing 47 knives, didn't you?
I might. It depends on whether or not I can get away to cut the saw because I think my angle grinder's fucked.
Oh,
I've not used it in about 10 years. And the only other option I would have is to drill holes.
Yeah.
And then already hardened steel and cut it. We'll see.
You know what you might be able to do? It might sound a bit weird. Put it in a vice. What you going to try and do it from a machete?
Handsaw?
Oh, handsaw. Okay.
Handsaw.
Put it in a vice. Put it in a vice. Wrap the extended bit that you need in a cloth. Fucking snap it.
I don't know if I would want the handsaw.
It might do if you like really fucking shove it back and forth.
If I really go for it. Right, but
Just
I mean, part of the reason I was wanting to use the handsaw was I can make a really deep bellied.
Yeah.
A really, really, really deep bellied, really.
Just make sure though, if it's a certain length and it's got the saw back on it, that it's not a fucking zombie knife.
No, I'll be cutting the saw back off. I hate a saw back blade.
That still counts up there, doesn't it? That's still a law up there, and it is the same in Scotland because it's UK, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the weapon. The only weapon law that we've got that's different is the rifles require a license.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bullshit. Although you're pretty happy about
that. I got them lovely air rifles now. I still need to do a video on them. I will do eventually.
Well, the Urban Camel one was my baby.
Yeah. Good. Well, it means well to me that I've got it, pleasure. I asked AI, right? There's an AI thing on the YouTube studio now. And you can ask it what it recommends you should do on your channel, and it searches your channel for what people like. Every time I ask it that, it says you need to branch out and do air rifle videos. Right, yeah, I've got us, yeah.
Well, you could always do one on the Ned Hunter, and then with the second one, because let's face it, the second one's pitted. The stock's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
You could do a camel paint in that.
Oh,
this is how you do
that's a good idea.
camel paint.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
because I didn't mind myself.
Yeah, I'm just going to answer Drop's comment. He said, that's my issue with that design. It clearly used to have both sides of the blade and got snapped off and reshaped. Cookie said, I bought a BSA Ultra from a friend. Nice. That helmet was awesome. Can I see it again, please? Do you want to put it on, Persia? Show me your helmet, mate. That's one of the shit. That's one of the shit nights of Penn Island. That is. He's grabbing his helmet for us. I've touched that helmet. I think I've even worn that helmet, haven't I?
Yes. There's a video of me polishing your helmet.
I don't know, maybe. No, he's a knight of Penn Island, I'll have you know, Cookie. Fuck the nuts and knee. That makes an interesting sound, Persia. Well, you got a microphone inside it.
I can't see it.
Well, it looks like you got to hold your head up like that to look through it, but you don't.
No, it's a jousting helmet.
Oh, so maybe you do then.
Riding a horse.
Yeah, that makes sense. Nice. I might need to have a slash in a minute. At about 1:30, Persia, I'll get Penn and the dropped on for a little bit just so I can have a chat with them, and then I'll get you back on later if that's all right.
Cool. I'll boost and I'll go for the fire.
You'll be on later, won't you? Oh, sorry.
Of course I will. I bought 8 cans of fucking beer. Of course I will.
Nice. Me and my mate Richard did that. 48 cans each of fucking Skull. You can get pissed on it if you drink that many. Is it heavy, by the way?
Not really. 3 kilos, maybe 2-3 kilos.
That's a fair bit then, but then that is what it is, though, isn't it? It's like saying is armor heavy? Well, then yeah, it is because it's made of fucking metal. It's going to be heavy, isn't it?
It's not.
But obviously, it's wearable. It's bearable and wearable.
Most of the weight is put on your shoulders anyway. It's not as if it's sitting on your head.
Yeah. I just need to ask, Dropped, would you like to come on and have a chat with me in a minute? In like 2 minutes? If not, I'll just talk to Persia. But, because I don't want to chuck him off and then you go, oh, no, actually, I'll talk to you later.
Thickness here. My God. Hold on, and we'll find it. Give me a second. I'll look through my bits and bobs. I'll find my caliper.
Are you looking up how thick it is?
I've got calipers and stuff fucking there we go.
Okay, you can come on if you want. Or Airfire Tactical. Anyone watching, you can come on.
Right,
Send me a fucking message. Send me an email and I'll invite you on. You're all invited. You're all welcome. You just need to email me, that's all. .2 millimeters. Drop, would you like to join in a minute? So, how much?
2 mil.
2 mil.
2 million.
I had touched his helmet though, so I knew exactly how heavy it was and how shiny it was and how much it weighed and how thick it was. I held it in my hand.
Yes, mate.
Right. I held his helmet and I stained his toilet.
Ruined my fucking good Harry Potter film and everything.
But how did you
watch that? Still
We're
haven't
all right
watched
about
that.
it, aren't we?
Roll
We're
it
all
up
right about
and cuddle it.
it. Who wouldn't do that? And on that note, Persia, love you, my hand. I'll see you in a bit.
Peace
See you in a
out.
bit, mate. Check yourself out if you want. Right, let me get the dropped on for a little bit. And Penny, do you want to join for a little bit? Just getting the email up. Right, dropped. Your emails has been sent. Don't forget to cut the balls. Thank me. The press that I had a look. Go and rate for machetes is 40. It takes the piss, mate. They shouldn't be that much. Penny, can you send me an email, please? And I'll get you on in a minute if you want. You and dropped at the same time. Dropped. Yours has been sent. While the dropped is clicking his link, I'm gonna have a quick piss. Okay, Penny, I hadn't seen it when I looked. Maybe it's got spam. Right, give me a second. I'll see you in about 30 seconds.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me. Like a nice cold pint of vodka. Ah. Oh dear. So don't be an arse. Get a weapon collector glass.
Oh, there he is. There he is. You ready, mate? Hello, Dropped. How are you, mate? You right?
Yeah, man. What's the happy haps?
Say again?
What's the happy haps?
What's the happy haps? Don't know. I'm all good.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, nice to see you, mate. Can I just say, the irony is that I take the piss out of you saying you look like Jake. You don't actually look nothing like him, but...
No, we look pretty fucking similar.
There's a similarity, if that's the word.
Similarity. Yeah, that tequila's hitting you pretty fucking
Similarity.
good, isn't it?
Similarity. That's a mild one. Anyway, mate, how you been? How's life treating you?
It's not too bad. Here, this is the question I was going to ask: how is it that tequila's hitting different from, like, let's say, vodka or the fucking rum or something?
So far, I can't really tell. Not really.
I understand that, but it's one of those situations of, like, you should probably stand up for a bit.
Oh, fuck. Actually, I need to go and get my mixer because I've just realised I've just poured my drink out of that one. No, I'm all right. It's on. Can you entertain the masses while I run downstairs quickly?
Go for it. Entertain the masses.
And
I'm going to squint at the
where's my
screen.
bottle gone? Just to prove it.
To prove
I'll see you in a
anything.
second.
Yeah.
I'll see. No, I mean, my mixer's empty.
Yeah, I know. Jesus. This guy here. Hi, everyone. The Dropped here.
As I say, entertain the masses, and I've got my earphones in, so I'll still get to hear you when
go
I'm downstairs.
away.
So if you're ignoring everyone, I'll know.
Yeah, don't worry. Again, I'm going to just squint at the screen and try to read these tiny little fucking messages. Holy hell. Hi, Tack. And sing me. I'm the piano man. Sing me a song for. Oh, this beer is empty. Well, that's a problem. Da da da. Here, if I can attack, you and I have the same problem of after fucking what 25 years, they finally added a new character to Diablo, and it costs as much as it is to buy the fucking game, which is a goddamn nightmare. And fucking
Right now, stop talking to Tactical. He's unworthy. Joking. It's not on enough to be a regular now. He's a semi-regular now. He's not regular.
He's semi-regular, and it's because of his age, Mike. And whenever it is that he can, he will.
I know he lives in an old folks' home. I know he shags old grannies, but he's still getting more action than me, so I'm jealous.
I understand, and he's drinking more prune juice and having more cranberries and all of that.
That was hard work walking downstairs.
What are you cutting that?
Oh, look who that is behind you. So, Penny, I'll send her a link.
Bringing a beer.
Let me send Penny a link quickly.
What are you cutting that with?
Tonic water.
Fucking simple. Okay, so
it's a TNT.
But yeah, I know.
I love the way that the doctor is insulted by everything I do.
Yes.
So was Metallic. She said it was sacrilegious to do that.
Well, I understand, but it's tequila, so I mean, it's not like you can really fuck it up anyway.
Exactly.
It's
What else
kind
can
of
you do
already
with
fucked
it?
up. No, but that's what I was trying to say about the two fingers is that it's like, you know how when you get drunk and you feel like you're a little bit heavy or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Two fingers is more like being high. Like it's right at the front of your head kind of thing. Yeah, it's weird.
Well, I do get your drop because I often say that I don't tell the difference between vodkas. However, if they're all the same percentage, you often think they're the same, right? However, when I had that Polish vodka that Jim would give me, Jim M, that was different. That was different. And I had a bit of a funny turn on that. Because often I'm always nice and, you know, every now and then I'll have a weird, what I call a funny turn. Buckfast, though, Pedro, is different because of the caffeine. The reason you go funny on Buckfast is because you're fucked on caffeine. You're having a depressant and an upper at the same time, ain't you? Some boozes do hit a little bit different and how they make you feel, I think.
They do.
Also, it depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I think that night I had that Polish vodka, I was in a weird mood as well. I'd been having a bit of an episode where I'd been thinking about something for at least like a month. And that night it came. You know what I mean? Yeah. But Buckfast, that's why Buckfast does you in, which you know, Pedro, why, you know what I mean?
Oh,
so, yeah.
Fucking, like, cool.
How was your shooting dropped? Because I saw you sent.
Oh man, no, it was the thing of like trying to get him to use. Okay, so this scope is like it's really good at distances, and so it was just trying to get him to figure out how to, like, when you miss, how to readjust, so that you don't have to actually tweak the fucking knobs and all that shit.
Does he enjoy shooting then, or?
Yeah, it's the thing of it's a break barrel, and because it's a 22, it has a super, like, real hard spring in it. So
yeah,
and I have no problem cocking it for him if he's going to be taking the shots and actually making an effort at it. But
well, that's what I do with Metallic. When we shoot like air rifles and crossbows, I'll cock it for her, give it her. I mean,
yeah, he missing it entirely, and then got 3 of them within, I don't know, probably 2 inches of center. So yeah.
Can you tell Penny I've sent her a link?
He sent you a link.
Unless you want me to chuck the dropped off and just talk to just you. I wouldn't do that, Josh. You know I would.
No problem.
I won't.
Man, I can assure you that, yeah, you and I have talked fucking way later than most people have.
Yeah. No, but all it is, I wanted to get a proper conversation with everyone, because often we don't get to, because there's so many of us on.
I understand, and as soon as it is that Penny gets her link actually set up, you can cut me off, and that'll be fine too.
No, let's all have a little chat. Hello, Penny, how you doing? You right? Are you being a mute tonight?
What? No. What?
No, I can hear you now. You're right. How you doing, buddy? You're a little bit quiet, but then you always are. I don't know why, but you always are.
Bad teeth, throaty boys.
His dwarven cock. Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Penny knows how to describe a man, that's all. I don't know, can't help that.
You can say it just gives, abrasion burn.
It's almost like she's seen it before.
Well, hang on, Penny. I just realized your microphone's muted. I'm actually hearing you through the drops.
Oh. There. It's not muted.
Fucking Penny! I've never heard you better for fucking... talk to me, Penny.
Hello, my darling.
That's amazing. No, because often you're really quiet, and I love talking to you, and so it's,
I hear you.
Good to fucking
Do you
see
need to have an
fucking
annual
hear you.
Hawaiian t-shirt sent to you, or
Say that again, what?
do you need to have an annual Hawaiian t-shirt sent to you?
I wouldn't say no. But,
Should
I've
be on
got
the
my
task.
special one. I have got my special one.
Just
Okay,
saying.
David, Penny.
And Megan Mogg.
Say it again, what?
And Megan Mogg.
Yes, Mega Mog, yes. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say no, you know that. Thing is, this is the thing. You know what I like.
Here was the question: is that so? Let's say that
Well, we'll need to do one
this is
thing,
just
yeah.
hypothetical. If I manage to win this fucking Bowie knife challenge, who are you sending a weapon to? Because you can't send it to me.
Well, I can now. I know how to do it. What I'll do, I'll go to the post office.
And you're gonna say it's a dog toy.
I'm going to go to the post office. I'm going to give a fake address, a fake name. It was terrible. Last time I did the fake name, fake address thing, she called me out on it. And I was like, I said, okay. She said, what's your name? I said, Daniel Smith, right? And she said, okay, where do you live? And I was like, oh, hang on. I've written it down. And I didn't know. She was all right with it, though. And it got there.
Drury Lane?
Yeah, I don't know where your memory... 1, 2, 3 memory lane, yeah. Yeah,
4, 5,
fucking
6,
hell.
any street.
Yep.
Yes.
Any
Well,
town in America. 1, 2, 3,
my-
4, 5.
Well, that's what your address sounds like.
I understand. That's why they keep stealing our goddamn street sign. Because it happens to deal with ranch dressing.
The most important thing was I said to them what was in, because we are allowed to send knives, but you have to make sure it's either handmade or a kitchen knife. So I said to her, I said, you write on that package, it's a handmade kitchen knife. I made her do it to make sure it was okay. Yeah, you do it. Make sure you do it. That'll be funny. And she did.
Oh,
yeah. 999 Let's Be Avenue.
How
That's
are
the
you,
only
my
address.
Paper Street.
I'm all right, Penny. I'm not too bad. My hands are okay. I don't know if you was on earlier. I noticed my wrist was like crunching earlier, and so if I did that with my fingers on this hand, they were. So I tried it. That one weren't doing nothing. None of them, since I'm drunk, it's all seemed to ease off now. But yeah, no. But in general, I'm okay.
Good.
I'm happy. Yeah. I've been a little bit pissed off the last couple of days. I think it's just because I felt like every time I tried to do something, I couldn't do it. So I was just getting more and more frustrated because every time I planned something, someone would come up to stop me doing it. So, because I have, me and my lists.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I make a list. That list would say, okay, you're going in the shed today. And then guaranteed that day, I'd have to do something indoors that I couldn't go in the shed.
Right.
So I've spent 3 days not writing a list out. Doesn't help. But, well, I mean, I just do what I want then. No.
Yeah.
You're better off doing it that way anyway.
Yeah. But I like to live by a list. It helps me do things. Otherwise, I just don't do it.
As long as you remember where the hell it is that you put the list, yeah.
Just there. That's today's list. There it is. Look, let me check. There's no names on there. So look, shed, make some broadheads. No, never happened. Mini drops video hasn't happened yet. Sort out phone case. No. Sand my heel because my heel feels weird. Clean the kitchen. That happened.
Sand mining.
I got some stuff scratched off there, but not a lot. And then this side, I was working out how many units I had because I have to know how many units I have of alcohol. Oh, hang on, there's a name on there. Let me fold that up. So I worked out I had. That's not right. That's not right. 4.5 units of sake is not right. That's 14.5 and 17.5 units of tequila, which equaled 27 units. That's not enough for me. And I was working out how much a 70cl bottle would be 26.3. So then I've got some more vodka. Now I have 35 units of alcohol.
Gout math.
Gout math, yes. Gout math or alcohol math. It be the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
So, Penny, how's work? Or should we not even ask?
No, it's fine. It's just, a bunch of phone calls and other shit.
Yeah.
And
There's
bless
one,
her, my coworker is wonderful that she asks me a million questions, and I know I'm the same way, so I try so hard to be patient, and sometimes I'm just like, no, I just, nope.
I know what you mean, though. It can be hard work, but you also have to be patient, don't you? So, because you don't want to. Yeah. Are you reading any books at the minute? Or free?
Yeah, I'm working my last way through the Akatar book and some indie horror that is part of the book club that I'm part of. So.
Oh, nice. I have to start our own book club, but then I'll never get around to reading them. I already have my own, for people watching, I already have my own personal book club with just Penny, and I never read the books. Even if she reads them to me and sends me videos of them. Not that I don't. They're awesome book readings, Penny. I fucking love it. You should do it as a profession.
Legit.
You just like that wonderful nun.
Well, yeah, who wouldn't? Yeah. How's the dogs?
Brats, as usual.
Brats.
How's your mum?
She's all right. It's been a while. She's been really good for quite a while, hasn't she?
Yeah.
It's been good, which is good. Yeah, she's been, and I don't think anything's changed. I just think she's been all right. She hasn't been falling, when she's bad, she'll fall asleep in front of you. She's not really even doing that. Yeah.
Good.
No, she is. I'll go downstairs and she'll be asleep at the table. But no, she's not fucked, and she's not because when you get that sleep apnea and all that stuff, they start to talk utter bollocks, and that's not a nice way to phrase it. But she does. She starts saying things that make no sense. She's not doing that. So yeah, she's all right, Granny. She's all right. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
How are you, my darling?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm happy. A little bit frustrated occasionally, but no, in general, I think I start getting. So obviously I'm here, and then I go and see Metallic, and I come back.
Yeah.
Each time I'm at those places, I do start to yearn for the other place.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So, even when I'm around Metallic, I do yearn to be home again because it's normality again. Like get on with making money, and and yeah. I said to Metallic, I'll go and see just after my birthday, which is the end of April. I could go before then if I want to, but yeah. Maybe I will.
Coming this week to a Spyroverse near you.
Yes.
Nazala.
Yes. Oh, I'd love a bit of Nazla Cola. That'd be great.
Right? I know we need to do our gunslinger stream one day.
Yes.
We don't.
Yes, we do.
Go on, what's she going to say? Was she going to say something?
We need to do our gunslinger stream.
Yeah. Yeah. I need a recap. Oh, look what we got there. Hang on. Although, don't get me wrong, I fucking love. I'll always be obsessed with the Dark Tower anyway. Hang on. I'm trying to remember how to make the drops full screen. Give me a second.
No worries.
I think it's that.
I'll just move it closer. This is the struggle that I have. This is legit what I was saying earlier, is that I know damn well that, yeah, whoever the hell made this knife, this part got broken off, and they're like, fuck it, I'll just, sharpen this side of it. This looks really fucking wrong. And I hate it a lot.
Oh, no, that's right. I like that. Did I show you my design?
Yeah, I think that you did. I'm just saying that fucking Boeing knives, god damn it, they look wrong.
Dropped.
What?
Please cut a slit in the back of a knuckle duster and mount it to it.
I have to find a
That's
piece
the
of
easiest
aluminum.
way to do it. Cut a slit in the back of it and put it on the blade.
If I find a piece of aluminum, I will. What I'm saying is that the only thing I want to do is take I want to take this point here and make it connect to this point all the way the fuck over here, which gives it a giant ass swoop, which makes it not a fucking Boeing knife.
No, drop. That would be fine. No, it's okay. You've cut a clip out of it. That's fine. I would accept that as the brief.
I understand. It's just can you hand me that over there?
Which bit?
That's the brief. It's done. Berger said,
shitty.
"Design. Fuck that. Just start making stuff and see what happens." No, drop. Don't get too bogged down by the.
Oh no, he's bogged.
I'm just saying that I have this giant fucking blade that I can dick with, and I want this point to have this giant swoop.
Yeah, that's a clip point. That's a clip.
I understand, but no. But see, that's the thing is the clip point means that it has to stop somewhere down fucking here.
You're talking about a Boeing knife. I'm talking about a Bowie knife.
Yeah, and I've got a fucking full-on machete that I can fucking dick around with, and that's all I'm saying.
Penny, telling me he's thinking too much.
She knows that I
to.
fucking think too much. Don't try
He
that.
doesn't listen.
He's thinking too much. Remember, it's me judging this. Basically, the only person who's going to get put down in points is myself, so I don't win. Because otherwise, I get to keep the knife then.
No, I understand, but I'm just going to like recut the sheath even. So yeah.
Yeah. There's a sheath on it.
That was the struggle. Is I already took the handle off of that fucker, and then I was like, I was supposed to put that on camera. Fuck.
Nah, that's all right. As long as you get some working on it, that's enough. I just need to see working on it a bit. You know what I mean?
Why is that a shit idea, Pergio? Fucking come at me.
Pergio, don't be mean. Don't be mean. No.
It's not okay. That's the whole fucking struggle. Is the clip point is the fucking it.
Can I just say, Patty?
Go on.
I don't want to dick. Looking very sexy with your arm and your tattoo out there tonight, Penny.
You should see her without a shirt on. It's amazing.
Only from the back, if you're talking tattoos.
I'd say I might have seen her a bit without a top on. I can't remember how.
Oh, there's dropped. Showing it all.
What the hell do you mean you've seen her from the front without a shirt? I'm sorry.
Sorry. Let me take that back. Actually, I just remembered now. Yes, I have. Okay, no. Sorry, Banner.
You're fine.
Why haven't you gone private yet, you dick?
I forgot about that. Nice. Yes.
Yeah, and then doesn't acknowledge it whatsoever. Fuck off.
Yes, love you both. Love you both. Just
So
have to
about
ignore
them
it. You know.
Broncos.
I learned over the years that when you say embarrassing things, you just have to ignore it.
Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I do like your tattoo, though, Penny. It's great.
Thank you. It's all picked.
Fuck, I'm doing the list for. Goddamn, I need like 4 of them.
All right. Just so anyone
you're
knows,
so far
I will
behind.
be going private soon. So if you do want to join, you have to send me an email. All right.
Yeah. With
If you're watching
audio
this and
and
liking the
video.
nipples, the tattoos, and the bald head, go on, Penny. Tell them. What you saying?
With audio and video. Because,
Yes,
oh my God,
that's-
don't be a freak. Don't be
No,
a freak.
that is a must.
Just
nowadays.
And to the rest of you, fuck off.
Yeah. I'll
Pretty
find the
much.
clip at the end.
Including you, Peach.
But I don't have many drops on yet.
Oh, you're good.
You're
Can I
fake.
still
Like Nick.
again, fucking literally unprompted, gave him that fucking
I
thing.
know, I go private now. Fuck you lot. Fuck you lot. I'm chatting just to Penny. See you later. Okay. See you later, Jock. I'm going to chat you out now.
Go on.
Oh, you do make me laugh. He's good like that, I'll drop.
Fucking here, I'll check myself off. Let's go.
He is good, isn't he? Is he gone? No, you're
Show your
right,
nipple again.
John, okay.
It's all pointy.
That's the most nipples you're going to see on here. Well, maybe. I don't know. If I can get my...
No, don't do that, Mike. You have to save it for the fucking one where it is that everyone needs to get on fucking screen.
There you go. Let's get my
That is
Tony.
it. What the hell's happening?
Can't find it. Rub it. Oh, God. Right, let me put that statement out there again. If you're watching this and you would like to join in this kind of lovely, awesome conversation, send me an email and I'll send you a link. Look at Penny. Look at her hands.
WeaponCollector 1.
Yeah.
co.uk.
I'll put your full screen, Penny, while you do that.
Yeah, sure.
Don't forget to cut the balls.
No, that's great because you've got quite a wide. But your hand isn't like. I don't mean it's in a bad way. It's not normal.
No, it's really not.
Yeah,
Octopi.
that's awesome.
Octopussies?
Yeah, or a bit like a face hugger. Do you know what, Penny? If I ever meet you, please put your hand over my face and like squeeze it.
Sure
Let me lick your. Can I lick your palm?
Give me your butt cheeks, my man.
No, I want Penny to put her hand over my face and let me lick her palm. She didn't say no.
I did not.
Lick my palm. The fuck did you say? You look like your mom. Yeah.
Okay. Love you, Penny. Right, hang on. I meant to make you unfull screen. There you go. There we go. Right.
Make it
So,
fucking... Yep.
Get your emails in, and in a couple of minutes, join the most awesome fucking 3 or 4 or 5 people you'd ever see. Where we can see the Drop's nipples, we can see Penny's awesome hands, you can see my awesome face, you know. Yes, look at us, models. Okay, now. Oh look, fancy again. Oh, Christ.
If you want to see that on the lady over here, then fucking send an email.
I was genuinely a bit worried we was going to get chucked off for a second then. Talking about Mike's nipples. For fuck's sake.
No
Right.
free shows here, bitches.
He's got 8 of them like a cat.
Have you got your emails sent out? Hello, Bill, by the way. How you doing, mate? You all right? Right. There's 11 people watching. Have you got your emails sent out? Wow.
No.
That means there's like 3 people watching, but yeah.
Right. You lazy bitches.
Well, they are, aren't they?
We're just waiting for Tack.
Pretty much.
Tack and Pergio.
Tack and Pergio.
I might punish him and not let him on. No, I won't.
No. Well, if everyone wants to see tacticals,
if he's not on for the whole 3 hours, he's not allowed to watch the private stream. He can see the last 3 minutes of the private stream. Yeah. That's right. If you're watching, you're on, mate. You're on. I'm joking.
He's still gonna be wanking it, you know.
Can I reuse my link? I think so, Percy. Yeah, try it, mate. Try it, and I'll add you in now.
Oh yeah, the fucking link works every time.
Yeah, it does if you haven't changed it, innit? Yes, it should.
Yeah.
Because I was saying to Metallica, I could do a reusable studio where I send up. Sorry, Fanny. I've just made you full screen. I meant to make us all full screen for me. I could send out a one-time link that would be the one-time link forever.
Right.
But I don't know. It means that people could join when you don't want them to join. Then, like if someone randomly had it.
Yeah, but if you put it on Discord, it would only be the people that you know you want to talk to.
Tactical, love you, mate. He said, I'm away to bed. The nightness is kicking in, but cheers, Les. Love you, Tactical. Take care, mate. See you later.
I'll miss you, Tack.
He's rubbing his nipples for you, Tactical. Right, Persia, try that link. And once you're ready, I think that's everyone, isn't it? Let me just check my emails.
And Richard, Mr. fucking X out of nowhere.
Richard, send me a link.
Maybe.
The problem is I don't have access to my. No, I might be able to send Richard one.
He doesn't have access to his email. That would be brilliant.
Thing is, for Mr. X, it's summer now. That's why he's not on. Because when he's on, it's morning for him. He's up doing shit and getting on the lathe and seeing the family. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I do appreciate it. See you next time, probably in 2 weeks, because I don't drink weekly now. I'll try not to. Yes. There's Persia. He can say goodbye as well. You want to say goodbye, Persia?
No.
Goodbye, Persia.
All right. Fuck you all. See you later. Thank you for watching. Don't go back. No. See you later. Good night, everyone. If you've only just joined, rewatch the rest of the stream. It was amazing. You would never have seen anything as good as this, would you, Penny, or Dropped or Persia?
Nope.
Amazing.
No. I mean, maybe last week.
Maybe, but you know. Good night, everyone.